Hello there. Hi, I'll be right there. I have to go change that lovely stuff in YouTube. That's later than I thought. So I can't see anybody, but I know some people tried to make some contacts for the Barrazo case, and so that's great. Thanks. Let's see what I'm gonna do here. And then there is the legal documents that came in with the arrest affidavit for Rachel Henry that we'll go over, which is just crazy. Okay, let's see here. We've got like a bunch of people that live we have someone that lives 10 miles from where that garage sale murder happened, and she never even knew about it until we mentioned it here. She doesn't know what's going on, like why they have heard nothing about it. Something is really bizarre in that whole thing. Okay, let me see now. What do I have to do here? I have to go over here and change this. Really weird stuff. Okay. I'm just going to click that. Alright, I can go back now. Okay, so, hey, let's see, who's here? Leah, Whisper, Tabby, Dev on the Move, Lisha, Aries Girl, Aletha, Mandy, Peggy Johnson, Carpy. This is your first time. This isn't it? No, that's a tongue twister. Jody Lynn, Susan Mundy, manager of Three Monsters, Carpe Diem. Doug Parker, I still haven't not had your non-disclosure forms yet. Laura Stewart, Norma Thomas, Little Dove, hey, how you doing? Hey, Little Dove, are you near that garage sale? Murders? Linda, Carpe Diem, Potter, hi Carolyn, still going through. Yeah, I know. I had you have no idea. I had to go through real evidence today, but I will get to that. It's just been nutty, as you can imagine. Danielle, hi Lori, Mandy, Renee, you doing decoupage? Gianna, decoupage 8 o'clock on Friday. I know I lost where we were. Caroline, Evie, Mandy, Melanie, Sarah, hello, Anne, Ethel, whisper to me. You live less than 10 miles and you've never heard of it either? Oh, this is crazy. What's going on? You should team up with the other lady that lives 10 miles away and go to the diner over there and find out some stuff. Hi, Maui Chickadee. Potter says you're still going through the 100. Yeah, I will. Renee, I got you. Marcy Lynn, hello. Danette, hi. Danielle, Gigi. Space Monster, hello there, Space Monster. Your best friend. Hey, your best friend. You freaked me out because you were in green, and I'm like, how did you do that? Thank you for becoming a member, your best friend. At Sierra, Potter, I got you, Potter. Julie. Kathy from Texas. Do you know about that case? Dreaming, Julie Hart, Janet Du, you've been putting your printed recipes in sheet protectors, but you haven't decided what categories to make in your recipe binder. Hey, Sapphire. Okay, so a lot of the mother from Phoenix, well, from Oklahoma. So apparently what she did, hey Kevin, according to the legal documents, was playing with the 2-year-old, which they have ages wrong. Like in the news it says 2, 3, 7-month-old, and So it was the middle child. Some places say she might be a year old, but I think she's 2. And I'll read it to you right from the document. Hey, Dreaming, thank you for becoming a member. So, did I miss it? But we have some other like pictures of the mother showing up. But she was a meth addict. She had lost her children beforehand. 3 kids. She's 22. Yeah, and husband was, it looked like 30, and they had an aunt living with them that was 39. How do you become a member? I think there's a join button somewhere. Where's the join? Ask one of the members. Hey, Sapphire, thank you. Where's the join button, guys? Do you see the? Oh, because you know what? I'm looking at the interface for Streamlabs. I think there's a join button somewhere if you're looking at it on YouTube, right? Up. I think it's. I know it's if you go to the main page, you can see it, but I have no idea. Okay, so hi Karen McCann. Hey Jenny D. I'm gonna go pull up the legal document. I'll put it over here. Hey Nora. Okay. And I probably have to go through and change like icons and things. I didn't know what the freak I was doing. Hey Michaela. But you guys have special emojis you can use, and there's a jellyfish. I put a jellyfish in there. Okay, so, but I've got to retool like the badges and things. All right. If anybody's really good like that and wants to make some, be my guest. All right. Where do I have my thing? I've been going crazy trying to organize, like find something like a scrap box to organize my craft room. And I've had it, I spent like 5 days on IKEA, and then I don't know what I'm doing. Now I'm trying to find my, that's my Elizabeth book. I only have 25,000 tabs open, hang on. Okay, so I just had it before I came in here. I was watching a guy make a do-it-yourself thing on YouTube, and Jimmy's like, "We're not getting that. We're not doing that. That's ridiculous. That'll take us so long." Okay. This is crazy. I just had my. Maybe it's back here. I have all the Barrazo stuff. Where's my... I wonder if it went into another. Pull up over here. Okay, here it is. All right. Hang on. So there's just some different pictures that have surfaced. And I had them all down here. So that's one. And then where's the files here? Okay. What's that? And that's her. And they were screaming things like, "Why'd you, why'd you do it?" All that. She didn't say anything. I heard a reporter say that she thought she was laughing. She didn't look like she was laughing to me when she was going in there. She looked like she was more like trying to hold in from crying or something. Didn't look like laughing to me. And then, of course, let's see, I believe this is this. That was her mugshot, right when she was taken in. And I had some. Let's see here. I keep wanting to. My daughter has a friend. Her name is. First name would be Megan. Like it's driving me crazy because I keep going to say Megan instead of Rachel. So if I say Megan, that's why. So this is Rachel Henry, 22, and let's see. I just want to tell you about before we go into what she did, how she did what she did. She had her kids taken away before. And there might be some, every time I open this, it's a stupid ad that plays about the 30 animals. Okay. So she lost custody of her kids at least once before. She was booked into jail on 3 counts of first-degree murder. The children have been identified as Zane Henry 3, Mariah Henry 1, and 7-month-old Catalea Rios. Police say Mariah, I guess it's Mariah, is that how she's saying it? It's spelled M-I-R-A-Y-A. Would have turned 2 next week. Oh, that's the thing. Okay, she would have turned 2 next week. During her first court appearance, and we read this part last night where she was all upset about the bond, Tuesday we learned that her kids had been removed from the home in the past. My understanding is that the kids had previously been removed from the home by DCS related to her drug addiction. County prosecutor expressed that to the judge. Arizona's, hold on a minute, in Arizona, and they confirmed that her kids had been taken away from her in Oklahoma. The family had recently moved to Arizona from Oklahoma. Arizona child welfare officials say they hadn't had any contacts or abuse reports involving the family. During Tuesday's initial court appearance, county prosecutors also voiced their concerns about the fact that Henry could be a flight risk. They said she has minimal ties to Arizona and has reportedly only lived in the state since June of 2019. Her ties are to Oklahoma, where she's from. The information that we have, and by her own admission, she has a history of drug addiction, specifically to methamphetamines, and her secured bond was set at $3 million. And there was, during a news conference late Monday night, again, we went over this, we're just going to reiterate it for anybody that missed it. When police arrived, they were told that the children had been ill earlier in the day. They found the children had no obvious signs of trauma. They were trying to determine how that occurred. She had them all on the couch, okay, looked like they were sleeping. Anytime you have 3 children that are deceased, in that aspect, it is suspicious. What happened was she smothered them. I'll tell you more of that when we bring the court document up. And she lived at the house with her 30-year-old father, and I think he is her husband of the children, and a 39-year-old aunt. And she just wanted to see a bail bondsman, because how is she going to get this bail? She doesn't work, and she was just really worried about getting released. So, now let's go to the Desi, Desi keeps hitting the, hold on, I've just gotta check out what Desi's eating over here. Oh, Desi has been eating raw sweet potatoes, like, don't even ask how she went into my potato bin and she starts taking, like, she takes one sweet potato and she eats it over the course of a few days. It's like the greatest chew toy for her, and it's nutritious too. So, I guess sweet potato is very good for dogs, so she eats it in the raw form, and it helps her get rid of her puppy teeth. So. Okay. Sorry, I just. I know that this is up in my tabs, but I'm like freaking out trying to look for it because I've got too many tabs open. Okay. So I'll just pull it up again. I don't know. I mean, I wonder if they ran from Oklahoma or something, or CPS didn't do their job. I did hear someone say something like, "Oh, she was working hard to get her kids back," and I'm like, was she supposed to have her kids? Because that was just weird. Desi's making me nuts with that. Okay, here it is. Okay, so on her original booking, she's 5'3", weighs 105 pounds, and she was born August 26th, 1997, and she was booked on 3 counts of first-degree murder. Let me give the affidavit. That's her booking notes. There were actually, okay, here's the picture of the kids. So, something is really sick with these people. And I wonder if the only motivation to get her kids back was the money she'd get from the state, if she was getting state aid, because it doesn't look like, I mean, they were not living, in a way that you would think that they weren't. They looked pretty destitute. So I hope, was that the only motivation to get her kids back? And then do that to them? It's sickening. Okay, hang on, I finally. Okay, let me move this over there. Get over there. Get over there. Always takes 2 times. And for anybody that's new here, I can't see the chat when I'm doing this, so I'm not ignoring you. I just can only concentrate at one thing at a time. Okay, so this is the, let me just make sure this is showing up in the Streamlabs window. Okay. See if I can make it a little bit bigger for you guys so you can see it if you have, that might be too big, has that? Let me see. Okay. All right, so State of Arizona, County of Maricopa. So charges, murder first degree. Are her fingerprints done? Yes. Okay. DNA sample, yes. Another DNA sample, yes. The arresting agency has taken the required sample. It says no. Okay, probable cause statement. And then on this other side, they say, is there any indication the defendant is an alcoholic, mentally disturbed, an addict, physically ill, defendant currently employed? They didn't check any of those boxes for anything. Where does and then they have her address, and then nature of crime. Defendant killed her 3 children down here, it says. Someone was injured by the defendant. If yes, was DCS notified? No, it says. Did the offense involve a child victim? Why does it say no? I don't know, this is like all wrong, okay? Okay, I don't know why. Victims and defendant reside together. That box is checked. How the situation was brought to the attention of the police by a third party. That means a third party made the 911 call. We'll probably hear that. Okay, evidence of the offense was found in the defendant's possession. Defendant was found with deceased infants inside the home. Was the defendant under the influence of alcohol or drugs at the time of the offense? They check no. Drug offenses. If the defendant considered to be a drug dealer, please support. Okay, nothing's there. What quantities of drugs? Nothing's checked here. Then down here, is the defendant homeless? No. Do you need the court to provide an interpreter? No. Has the defendant served in the military? No. Okay. Now here's the January 20th. At 19:20 hours, officers with the Phoenix Police Department responded to a call of an unknown trouble at 2520 East. Maybe Jimmy has something playing on his computer. I just heard like somebody screaming. Jimmy? What was that? Oh, okay. I was like, what? That sounded like one of the kids got up for saying. 2520 East Vineyard Road. Dispatch responded to a call of an unknown trouble. Now, where am I? Dispatch advised an unidentified female was calling to report 3 children under the age of 3 years old were found deceased inside the residence. Officers and fire personnel responded within several minutes and determined all 3 children, a 3-year-old male, a 1-year-old female, a 7-month-old female, were deceased. The father of the children, and that's redacted, and the mother, Rachel Henry, were both on the scene and transported to Phoenix Police Headquarters for further interview. The homeowner and says, I guess that was either one of their aunts, and her name is redacted, was also transported. Audio, video, Mirandized interviews were conducted with all the parties involved. So there will be a video and audio of her and the husband. And then it says, redacted is probably the husband, acknowledged Rachel had a methamphetamine addiction and had been acting strange the past several days. Again, another name redacted. Last saw the children alive at approximately 1400 hours. Same person left the residence to pick up someone from work. Rachel told, Rachel told someone she would put the children down for a nap while she was gone. Okay, so that's the aunt, I guess, while she was gone. Returned home at approximately 1500 hours after picking up someone at work. Maybe it's the husband. Was home by the time blank came back, and blank reported seeing the 3-year-old male and the 1-year-old female sleeping on the couch, and Rachel holding the 7-month-old female. Rachel told someone approximately 30 minutes later she was going into her room to put the 7-month-old female down for a nap. So-and-so, whoever's reacted here, did not see the 7-month-old female awake after Rachel took her into the bedroom. Rachel admitted to smothering each child, starting with the 1-year-old female. Rachel was playing with the 1-year-old female and wrestling on top of her. Rachel felt the 1-year-old female's breathing was obstructed but continued to impede her breath by placing her hand over the 1-year-old female's mouth. Rachel stated the 1-year-old female kicked as she did so, while the 3-year-old male yelled no at her in an attempt to get her to stop. Rachel knew she had killed the 1-year-old female when she stopped kicking. Rachel, the 3-year-old male, the 3-year-old male attempted to help the 1-year-old female by punching Rachel, to no avail. Rachel next chased the 3-year-old male and stated she was interrupted when someone here and someone here returned, I guess her aunt and her husband, to the residence. Shortly after, another redacted, spent some time playing with the 3-year-old male. Rachel took the 3-year-old male into a back bedroom where she changed his underpants. As Rachel did so, she placed the 3-year-old male on the floor of the bedroom. She straddled him with one of her legs and placed her hand over his nose and mouth, and Rachel described singing to the 3-year-old male as he, scratching her chest and pinching her while she placed her hand over his nose and mouth. Rachel used her weight on top of the 3-year-old male, straddling him to smother him until he died, and Rachel fed the 7-month-old female a bottle in her bedroom until she fell asleep. Rachel sang her a song as she placed her hand over her face and impeded her breath. Rachel sang to the 7-month-old female until she became unconscious and died. Rachel placed all of the children in a position on the living room couch as if they were taking a nap. Rachel did not tell either, I think it's the husband or the aunt, what happened. So, pretty sick stuff. Yeah, pretty sick stuff. And it's pretty sad that 2 of the children were still alive when someone else in the house was home. And even playing with the 3-year-old. Really disgusting. Oh, thanks for becoming a member, Carol Clark. Oh, thanks for becoming a member, Molly Chickadee. So, yeah, it's for sick stuff. Why she did it, I don't know. I mean, when Andrea Yates did that, no one was home. She took them one by one, and then she laid them in the bed, Andrea Yates, in the sheets of the bed after she drowned each one, right? According to her, it was voices that told her to do it, right? Andrea Yates. This one here, I don't even know why she had these kids in her possession. Yeah, manager, 3 months is disgusting. Okay. Poor kids. Rest in peace. Oh my gosh. So horrible. Oh, Liz, I don't know. That's the question everybody asks, right? Sounds like postpartum depression and drugs. Yeah, no, I'm not saying it was the same thing. Yes, I'm just making a small comparison to the way that she placed them. No, I know she didn't have drugs. Okay, don't just disregard that. I just was talking about with the way she positioned them. Those are the words that she gave the police. They took audio interviews and video interviews at the police station. It seems like Android has the option. Oh, okay, I'll have to find out. I know there definitely is. I know there is. I'm really new to it. I'll find out. But sad case, so we'll have to see what I just don't understand. And I heard some interviews, and somebody was like, "Oh, she was always talking about her kids. What her kids would like this, her kids would like that." Hey, Nurse Nana Patty, do we know where in Oklahoma she's from? Let me see if I can find out. I believe it says, I just want to make sure this is about her. Prague, Oklahoma. Let me just make sure. Yeah. She studied to be a certified nursing assistant. A Facebook page from Henry's 30-year-old fiance said the couple became engaged in May of 2019. Memorial for the kids. People are having a memorial. Yeah, let me see what this says about any other news on her. Harm was going to come. Mom accused of smothering her kids. Let's see. 3 kids struggled. That's not. Oh, the death of her mother. Okay, so it says now the mom accused of the smothering her 3 kids struggled after her mother's death. The death of her mother in 2018 left her reeling. She turned to drugs and lost custody of her children at one point. Then she and her fiance moved with her 3 young children from Oklahoma to Arizona. The cross-country move was likely darkened by the fact that Henry didn't have a job or any money. She spent her days at home with her 3 children, all under the age of 4. Okay, let me see here. There's a pattern to these cases, pattern to the point that when looking back at what happened, there's a sense of inevitability that the harm was going to come, and it was just a matter of when and what was going to happen. Michelle Oberman, a professor at Santa Clara University School of Law, said. Henry grew up in the small town of Prague, Oklahoma. She graduated from high school and studied to be a certified nursing assistant. A Facebook page from Henry's 30-year-old fiance said the couple became engaged in May of 2019. He shares a last name with only the youngest child, and it's not clear if he's the father of all 3. He and another adult, an aunt, were at the home when Henry with Henry when police discovered the children. Henry's mother died in 2018. Family members of her fiancé said Henry was deeply affected by the death. Both she and her fiancé became addicted to meth, according to family members and friends in Oklahoma who spoke to reporters. In 2018, the children were placed in Oklahoma Department of Human Services custody due to unsafe home environment because of domestic violence and substance abuse by both parents. The agency on Wednesday said it's reviewing any contacts that occurred with Henry or the children, and it's conducting an internal assessment. The assessment will remain confidential. At the time of their deaths, the children of Rachel Henry were not in the custody of the Oklahoma Department of Human Services, the department said in a statement. The Oklahoma Department of Human Services has been contacted by Arizona law enforcement and is fully cooperating with their efforts. News of Henry's arrest spread quickly in Prague, which has a population of about 2,400 and is located an hour east of Oklahoma City. Adam Holick, who owns Holick's service station off Main Street, recalled the numerous times he and his father helped Henry with free car repairs and gave her rides around town. Holick said Henry was sometimes seen aimlessly walking up and down Main Street, often looking lost and confused. Customers in and out of the service station this week were talking about Henry's arrest. I don't know how anybody could do that, Holick said. I know they were kind of shady, but to kill 3 kids, I just can't believe it. Andy Lee, who operates the Prague Times-Herald, said that while he was delivering that morning's newspaper, several customers asked him what he knew about Henry. People are definitely in shock that she's from here, Lee said. I have no memory of her personally, but one of my sons went to high school with her. It's just so sad. Okay, and then hold on one second. It's another part of the memorial. Then it says, Henry and her fiancé moved to Arizona in 2019. The couple lived in a pale yellow manufactured home on a lot in South Phoenix with their 3 children. And now here's another age discrepancy. One place it says 39-year-old aunt. Here it says 49-year-old woman. So yeah, they've got, it's going to be a difference of 10 years either way. One of them's right, one of them's wrong. Henry didn't work and told a judge during her initial court appearance that she doesn't have any money. Family members told police that Henry has a history of methamphetamine addiction and had been acting strange the past several days. Pictures left at a growing memorial outside the home showed the children with heads of thick dark hair and wide dark brown eyes. The photos were left in plastic bags for protection from the rain and amid a large collection of stuffed animals, balloons, flowers, and prayer candles. The middle child, here it says Maria, would have turned 2 next week. Henry was alone in the home when she smothered Maria, according to the court documents. She told police she wrestled with the child before placing her hand over her daughter's mouth. Okay, we don't have to go over the details again because they're just too horrific and we've already done it. So a female, sounds like the aunt, called 911 at about 7:20 Monday to report that the children were dead. The details of Henry's case mirrors countless others nationwide. Oberman, who wrote 2 books on the subject of filicide, and many of the women who commit those murders are often isolated in their motherhood and have mental health issues or previous trauma. They may not have anyone to turn to for help and spend long hours alone with the children. Drug problems may further aggravate existing issues, Oberman said. The isolation of moving to a new place, the desperation that comes with having no money or job would only make matters worse. Who would think it's a good idea for a 22-year-old that's new in town with a drug habit to be on her own with 3 kids, all under the age of 4? Oberman questioned. That's her job, and it's really hard. But she's not trained for it. No one is trained for that. Dr. Carol Olson, chairwoman of the psychiatric department for Valley Wise Healthcare, said Henry's history of methamphetamine use may have been a contributing factor. I'd say that's probably right there. And then here's one more memorial. Sure. Olson has not treated Henry, but noted sudden psychosis is a possible side effect of methamphetamine usage. In some cases, such slangs may occur as the culmination of postpartum psychosis. Postpartum psychosis affects only a small percentage of mothers who have recently given birth. It causes delusions and hallucinations. The delusions often have to do with fear that the child will be harmed by someone else and the mom has to kill them to protect them. But most filicides are considered altruistic killing. In these situations, the mother kills because she feels they are unable to properly take care of their child and no one else can either. I wouldn't be surprised if we one day hear a heartbreaking and distorted side of what she, Henry, thought a good mom would do and what she was capable of doing, and this was her best resolution, Oberman said. Both Oberman and Olson say it's unlikely no one would have seen a change in Henry in the weeks before the children's death. It's something an intimate partner or someone living with them wouldn't have been able to overlook. What I've learned over time is that there's blood on more than one hand, Oberman said. There's usually more folks who knew and turned a blind eye to the idea that there was a struggle there. It's amazing to me how many warning signs there were and how hard people worked to look the other way. So very sad. So rest in peace for them and justice. Okay, let me go back to the chat and see if there's any. So hey Tico. Oh, welcome to a Rambler, Skyella. Thank you. And if I missed you, I'll give a list of all the. I'll read out the new members by tomorrow because I don't really know how to do this when they're. But I'll read the list out. Promise. Now I don't know how to move my chat. Okay. P2 Scooter Advocate. How are you? Drug use is common due to trying to self-treat an unknown or known mental illness and distress. Hey Diana. Hi my crazy life. Hi Megan. Hi Robin. Manager of 3 monsters. I got you, Shari. Okay, so now the Texas case, like I said, hi Veronica, a lot of you have emailed me, and like I said, there's quite a few of you living within 10 miles that have never heard of the case. So I don't know what's going on there and why you haven't heard of the case. So someone contacted the son and the father, because the father is definitely looking for help, and I don't know, so we'll see what happens. If we get some information, then we could maybe do some work on it. I don't know. We'll see. There's decoupage tomorrow night, and did I have something on the case? But did anybody find out anything more on the Texas case? Hi Donna. Stephanie, Kelly Pinelli, hi. Sherilyn, Carol Boyce. What does the green sign mean? It's a member, see the little member thing? I don't know where it is. I should know more about it. Lynette. She might have gotten an adrenaline rush. Oh. Sassy Darcy, hi. There are tens of thousands of everyday people. It doesn't make them bad or murderers. So. Good morning. Hey, Kazrat, just to let you know, I forgot to bring my headphones from work, so I won't be able to listen while traveling. I will listen this afternoon. Okay. It's in Tomball, Texas. Do you want me to be one? What, Carol? I mean, what, Kathy? Hi, Mandy. Hi, Lexi. I think, Lexi, did you send me something on this? I know, hi, Lori Lit. Somebody sent me something. I think you did, right, Lexi? Let me see. Let me go to the mail and see what's going on. Marlene, hi, Carolyn. I sent you an email. Oh gosh, Marlene, you did. Did I put you into? Are you in there? Did I get you in, Marlene? I don't. Did I put you in there yet? That would be great. That would be great. Did I put you in there? I don't know. Did I? Lexi, okay, so that is the email. So I'm going to go to the email and see what's going on. So I'm. Oh, look, somebody's using the new jellyfish. Did you? Oh, Casbat, you did the member. Oh, welcome. How come you're not? Oh, it doesn't turn the wrenches green. Turning the wrenches green. I don't know. I like I said, if anybody wants to help out with some badges, I had no idea, and YouTube just gives you like these weird badges if you don't pick any. But I picked a jellyfish. And I don't know, you can only get 5 new emojis, like until you get, so then if you get more members, you can pick up more special emojis. So anybody that wants to help with that or with badges, that'd be my guest. Well, thank you, Casbat, if that's too. Scooter, did you do it too? I am so lost. The white little thing, because I'm lost on the wrenches. I'll read the list tomorrow. I think so. To Scooter, Casbat, thank you for being a member. I think so, right? I'm so lost. I don't. What are those white things? Is that the? I don't know. I have to change that. I think I have to change that. But I like the jellyfish. And then they've got to be a certain size. You got to shrink them down. They've got to be a 1-to-1 ratio. Yes, Kristen, I see you. I'll never forget. Kathy from Texas, do you remember? Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Kathy. When Kathy from Texas first, Kathy, do you remember this? I wish I could probably find your old email. It was hysterical. It was absolutely hysterical. She said, Carolyn, I love your chats or something. I love your content, but you know what? I think I'm blocked in your chat. She says. And I said, why do you think you're blocked in the chat? And Kathy said, because, well, I say so many, now I'm going to get the word, like she said something like, I say so many witty something things that I don't know how anybody could not notice, and no one's talking to me. And it was just sometimes when you come in, it takes, a while to get noticed. So, and sometimes the chat moves fast. You remember that, Kathy? That was hysterical. You said it much better than me in the email. It was hysterical. So she said she had to be blocked. It's so funny because she's like, I'm blocked. I'm like, I don't think you're blocked. I looked, It's so funny. That would be funny one night to go back and read, like, those of you that sent me emails like a year ago or something, right? Wouldn't that be funny? To read those emails back again? Oh, and Jeannie's very close to her goal. I think she needs like $120 or so. Is that what it is, Jeannie? Or is 100 and something, right? 100, like $170 maybe? What is it, Jeannie? What have you got? I've got a hair in my eye and my hair is crazy. So, oh, thanks, Danielle. So she's going to pay back whatever it is. She just has to get to 800 because she has to get her kids. It's a long story. There was a custody battle. Her husband had custody, and then he took the kids away from her, then he did something to the kids, right? I'm trying to do it. That she got the kids back, but it wasn't through the legal process yet, so they came and they took the kids away and they put the kids in foster care, but her daughters are older, and so they can get the kids back if they can get their own apartment, and so to get the security deposit in the first month and they can do the rest, it was $800, and she's raised like $630. So, and she's what will pay everyone back if you put your name in March, when she gets her check that she's getting back from income tax. So 170 if you sell your computer tomorrow. Okay. So yeah, but you feel that way sometimes, Leisha? I think it's just that the chat goes so fast. It was very funny. She was sure she was live. All right. Now let me go and check the mail. So let's see. Wow, Jimmy. Good freaking job. Oh. Huh, Jimmy just found something that we needed. Hold on, I have to send this on to someone. I don't know how the freak he did this. Hold on, I've just got to forward something really important right there. Okay. All right, so. Okay, so Martha said, let me see. Okay, so Martha, thanks for trying. She's trying to reach someone on the Barrazo case. Let me see. What else we have? Sorry, I put you in the craft group for the decoupage. Teresa, I thank you for that. I'm going to look at that action that you sent me. Let's see what else we have. Carol, yeah, you sent me that. So here's Lexi's. Okay. So here's what Lexi said. She said, Mommy, I hope things are going well. It is currently cold and rainy where she is. You had to go to your cardio doctor to be fitted with another halter. Oh, you're running a little late? Okay, I hope everything's okay with that halter. They still use that, huh? I remember my sister's husband had to have one, like way back when he was really young. But everything was fine. I think he was a hypochondriac though back then. In regards to the above case, okay, so she's trying to make contact. The Crime Stopper's great, wonderful, because they do have the Crime Stoppers. So yeah, Lexi, let us know what's going on, and we'll see if we can get something going there. Thank you. All right, and let's see if there's anything else that. Who just said? Somebody else said they sent me an email, right? Didn't I just go in here for? Oh, here's got another one here. Whitney. So Whitney says 10 miles. I've never heard of the case until you shared it. It's appalling. Is there anything I can do locally? I'm available as far as taking ramblers through the neighborhood, house pictures, etc. Appreciate you and never miss a show. Usually watching a replay. Prayers for you and your family. Well, thank you for the prayers there. And, well, Whitney, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know what the town is like there. Maybe over the weekend, pop in the town and maybe ask some questions. Let's see if you can figure out why it's so hush-hush. I don't know. Family is asking for help. So I want everybody to know that before they say, oh my God, family is requesting help to find out who killed their daughter. I'm not sending or telling Whitney she has to do anything at all, and I would never send her anywhere dangerous. Go with a buddy to maybe go to the diner or something. That's what I'm saying, a public place. I'm not asking her to scope out the house and sneak behind it. No, because the house has been sold from what I heard. But yeah, maybe just ask around. Don't do anything that's not safe. If you go shopping into a store or something, the salespeople, whatever, might know. But yeah, you never know, right? But don't do anything unsafe or annoying or illegal. Okay, I'll have to get all those disclaimers in there. And who is the one to go back to the chat and see who sent me? Hi, Historic Publishing. How are you? It's a new thing YouTube has when you have, I don't know, I guess you reach a certain level and they let you have members and you get special emojis, and then you get, and I have put some special emojis in there, and then you also get your name in green to show you're a member, and like you'll get your name called out, and then there's like different things in the different tiers, and you'll get a badge, and then you'll be able to use different badges. But I think I have to get other badges because I don't really like I don't know what is those white badges that are there, so I have to change those. You're in the same boat. You have some learning with navigations. Okay. So who's the one that said they sent me an email? Somebody said, did I read who's ever emailed that said they sent me an email? He sold the house. Yeah, I'm fairly certain somebody said he sold the house this summer, I think in July or August. And somebody thought that Facebook page was him, but then we determined that that wasn't his Facebook page. We did find his Facebook page, and it was a different one because somebody said, oh my gosh, look, he's, but that was whoever sent that to me. That's not his Facebook page. We found it and we put it in the thing last night. Okay, so this is a group of people who truly care about each other. Yes, Elizabeth. Maria's kitty cats. I haven't seen you in forever. How are you doing? I think, can somebody that became a member tell Maria what you do? Because I'm in Streamlabs. There should be a join button somewhere. But this case is like just crazy, isn't it? Did anybody find out anything on it? Hi, Tammy B. Thank you. Hey, Sakura. So, hi, Jen H. And then there's really like a standstill on the Dulos case, and February we're expecting people back in court, right? So the girlfriend goes back like early February 9th or something, and Dulos I think goes the 28th of February. And what the heck is going on with Ma Winnie? If she's on an really? Okay, hold on, let me check that for you because there's a join button. Wait a second, I have an iPhone. There is something, because I've seen it in other, now I know why. I saw another creator and they had membership for iPhone, and it was they had to put the link in the video description. Why would YouTube do that? Oh, the super chat button will say join? See if that works. She's saying the super chat button will say join. But then why? It didn't even tell me anything like that. Hold on a minute. I'll just see if they say anything about. Okay, hold on. Become a channel member on iPhone and iPad. I'll tell you what to do. Check and remove third party. What is this? Oh, that's privacy. Okay, use and membership, creator perks. Where's the thing? Become a channel member. But where did I just saw when I went in here? Android, iPhone. Okay, so do I have to do a different? Yeah, if you go, come here. Can you open this? It says that, oh, maybe you can, I don't know if you can do it on it. Hold on. You can be on, it says Android, iPhone. Hold on a second. Just hold on a second. Now you're making me nuts. Okay, so if I go to my channel, I've taught Jimmy to be a good investigator. Okay, so join this channel. So if you go here, let me throw this link out there. So what about this link? Can you iPhone people click on that link right there? You have a link under your camera? Under what camera? Hi, April. Thank you, Evie Bubbles, for becoming a member. I know I'm probably missing people, but I said I'll give you all. I'll go through all the new members tomorrow. I don't want to miss anyone. So what else? Does any, oops. A backdoor, I don't know what you mean by under my cam. Did you go, no, oh no, this is not Patreon. This is something YouTube gives out to certain creators, but I think when you reach a certain level or something. Have you seen in a lot of chats, there's like, people's names are in green? The link goes to my homepage, and don't you see the join button there? Oh, thank you, Diana, for becoming a deputy rambler. Got a lot of deputies in here. Hey, more deputies, that's good, we got control. Hey, Gianna, thank you for becoming a deputy rambler. I want to get the voice thing here that's supposed to have the voiceover, like, hey, Diana, thank you for becoming a deputy rambler. Hey, bariatric surgery and me, thank you for becoming a deputy rambler. Hi, Robert. I don't, Sakura, I'll look into it. I don't know why there isn't either. I don't know. I noticed that one creator that has memberships, I was wondering, had something in there that said iPhone, so there must be another link. Hey, little lady, die. Samsung worked, not iPad. Weird. Weird. Hey, Lisa H. She was probably sleeping. Mandy Hall. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Well, it's not just tonight. I'll figure it out. We've got time. I think that's why I saw that creator with the iPhone link. You think they would tell you there. Hi, Blue West. I joined it on Android by clicking. Yeah, they can't find the iPhone thingy. Yeah, Samsung. Who would have thought? That, yeah, no, I'm iPhone. Jimmy and Luke are Samsung. My son raises. He used to be an iPhone. Now he's a Samsung. My daughter's an Android, Samsung. So the only iPhones are son Michael, me, Ray, and Ethan. So how many? There's 7 of us. We win though, right? Because we have 4 iPhones and 3 Androids. So the iPhones win. Well, you should be able to, but somebody said you can. It says iPhone, but I don't know why it's saying, like, hold on. It's so weird that it's, so I'm trying to, like, where's the freak is the iPhone link? I always love the things that they put in my, I don't know what they are, their latest or some of the stuff, like, I would never, ever watch. I don't know why it's there. People I'm not even, like, just wacko thing. You got to click that. I'm not interested in this. They're just trying to check out their stuff. So bizarre. The most bizarre things are coming up. Okay. Subscriptions, and that's mine. So if I go to my dashboard. Oh, here, wait a second. Maybe. Oh, no, that's not the right thing. So, YouTube Studio. Let me try this. So I think then it's over here, right? Then membership, see more. Okay, so hold on, this is good because now I can see. Oh, wait a sec, I have a link. Hold on, it says share your membership link. Can you try this and see if it works? And then I'll see if there's another one. Anybody that had an iPhone, can you try this and see if it works? I don't know. It says that's my membership link. Can you try that if that works for iPhone? Hi, Carrie Lynn. Hey, Sharon. Did that work for anybody on an iPhone? Hi, Doug. You've used your phone right from day one. I find it. I could never, like, seriously be texting on a phone in a YouTube chat. I could never do it. I'm not a very good texter. I'm a typer. Hey, thank you, Mary Warren, for becoming a member. Did that work for anybody on an? It works? Okay, that's what it is. I'm going to have to put that in the video description. Thanks for telling me, YouTube. Sherilyn, thank you. So now let me see. I should have a list to call you guys out because that's one of the perks, right? Okay, so thank you to all of our new members: Jenny D1, Bariatric Surgery and Me, Diana, Veronica, Skyella, Molly Chickadee, Evie Bubbles, Peggy K, Sapphire Breeze, Dreaming, Carol Clark, Melinda Mosley, Evie Scorpio, Two Scooter, Sonia, Casbat, your best friend. Thank you. Okay. Now, where do I go? See, I have to change. Oops, sorry. Oh, we can get, because you guys joined, we were only allowed 4 emojis, so we can have 4 more. So the people that are members, let me know what 4 types of emojis you'd like to see, if I could find them. And then I have to change a badge, because I couldn't think of any badges, so I have 2 of the same. So if anybody wants to help out with badges, you know what I mean? They have to be little, tiny little. Well, they don't have to be tiny little. I can make them tiny little. It's so stupid that I said that. Yeah, so we can have 4 more emojis now. So let me know, any of the members, what type of emojis you're looking for. Hey, Tico. Hi, Mandy. Oh, we might get more than... Is that Danielle? I can't read that. Oh, it must be Danielle because it's blue. That's why I can't read it on the green. Thank you. Welcome new member Danielle, Mandy Hall. Welcome new member Tico and Aries Girl. So let me know what other kind of... Hey, it's Apple Snapple. How are you? Thank you for becoming a new member, Apple Snapple. You've been sick, Miss Mary? Oh, I hope you're better. Looks like you missed a lot. You can always catch up. A puppy? Okay. You swipe, that's why you have so many typos. Oh, Jimmy does that too. I don't know how he can do that. It's crazy. This should, well, here, this is the link. Or there should be a join button somewhere too. Okay, Polly's Cookies, it's a new thing that, no, it's not, I shouldn't say that, it's not a new thing. I guess I've reached a certain level. When creators reach a certain level, they give out members, they give you the ability to have members. And it's like a little way to show you support a channel, right? And you get special perks. So you get your name in green. Every time you come in here, your name is in green. You'll have a special, oh, I see who it is now. See, it's the little pineapple man, but he doesn't show up well. I don't know why they have him on white. I will gladly change that if somebody gives me a better idea. So, Duty Run has them also, right. So what happens is then, and it's so weird because it used to be you had to have 30,000 subscribers to have memberships opened. And then I said, I don't know, did they open them because I saw the membership thing was enabled like at 20,000 for, I'm like, what? And I never went in and did it. And then somebody said, oh my gosh, everybody else has the green going up. You should do it. You should do it. And they bugged me for a long time. And then I tried to do it and it was so aggravating because I had to pick out all these emojis and I didn't have the time. And then I said, I'm finally going to do it, but I didn't know. So no, yes, it's a way to support the channel, Diana, yeah. So I don't know how they opened it up because now there's people with all different amounts of subscribers that can offer it. But I do see it, and like some people, their whole thing is like freaking green. If you're on an iPhone, copy and paste the link. But what happens is you'll have special emojis, and then when you have more members, you get even more special emojis. So we can pick whatever emojis we want, but YouTube doesn't have them. Like I have to go and scout for them and then shrink them down. You think YouTube would have a big thing of special emojis? Nope. Nor do they have badges. Well, they have badges. They're just dollar signs, different colored dollar signs. Nobody wants that. I want some cool badges. So if you have some ideas, let me know. What do you want to do for badges? Like if somebody can design a little badge or something, let me know. Or if you know of like special icon emojis, let me know. Because let me just see if they're probably going to say like the more members we have, more emojis. So it says right now we can get eight emojis, and we have 4 now. But I mean, beyond the jellyfish, you know, what do I have? I don't know why I put a bottle of vitamins there. I don't know, because I didn't know what to do. I need direction and help there. Oh, now we can have 9 emojis. See, we're going to keep going up in the number of emojis. So let's just look at the member list now. So thank you. Okay, the newest members. Brendy, 85. Thank you. Little Lady Di. Thank you for becoming a member. It's Apple Snapple, Aries Girl, Tico, Mandy Hall, Danielle, Sherilyn, Mary Warren, and I think everybody else I mentioned before. Let me make sure. Yes. Okay, so thank you. And let's see. Oh, you know what it even tells me? So here's what it does for me. When I go into my member section, it shows me your recent comments. Oh, you also get, members get special member-only posts on, I can make posts for members only on the community page. And what else? Besides the emojis, then you get the call outs. You can come on, you can pick a topic. What do I have on there? I don't even know what I put on there. So you can pick a topic. And I mean, I'll put other things on there. I just didn't know. What do other creators have on there? Give me ideas, because I don't know. I'm lost here. I'll do whatever. You know, like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Oh, Tracy B, welcome. Thank you for becoming a member. So, what will, well, now the state will take care of her in prison. Oh, yeah. I wonder if, yeah, that's so sad. Hey, T Praying, thank you for becoming a member. You only use your phone? How do you become a member? There's a link there. You're fascinated by, why are you kanji? What is that, Robin? Hi, Diane. Hey, Auntie Cuckoo. Auntie Cuckoo, do you have members on your channel? What do you offer? Where do you get your badges and your emojis? Flying squirrels, yeah, yes, I was picking, but they limited me on emojis. Now we have 9. Blue sparkly balls and chlamydia. Oh, Clara, thank you for becoming a member. Jimmy's coughing like crazy. Great. You didn't get a flu shot, right? No. That's good. The tiny deadly jellyfish. You'll be fine? Okay. All right. You sound like you need to go to the hospital or something. You lost your mom, best friend, 2 years ago today. I've gone insane about this channel, all of you. Oh, Mary, I'm sorry about your mom. I know how that is, but I'm glad that you found us, and glad we found you. Well, yeah, I guess we found you. No, oh really? You only offer trips to shop in your pajamas. Okay. Antoinette, there's a button, but I'm lost on this. So anything you can offer as way of the membership, like, oh, Carol, and you should give your members this. Look, I don't know. And oh, Patreon meeting. Okay, so we have to get our Patreon monthly meeting in. Let's do that on, when should we have the Patreon meeting? When did we have it last time? Last time was, we had it was better than, so usually we have it like an hour before the main meeting or something. So let's do it in, when is the Watts movie on? Wait a minute. Could we do a, does anybody know? We couldn't do a, can you do a watch party in Patreon? Does anybody know that? Hey, manager of Three Monsters, thank you for becoming a member. Hi, Caroline, thank you for becoming a member. Does anybody know if you can do that? Can you have a watch party in Patreon?
Hi.
Hey, April, yeah.
See it?
Oh, oh,
Ryan.
oh, okay, all right, thank you. All right, yeah, just send it to me. Thank you, Ryan.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Ryan, right?
Oh, Ryan, I thought you said bye. Oh, Ryan, I said. Thank you, Ryan. I'll add that in. Thank you very much. But I can't watch because I'm overseas. No, but you can watch. Wait a minute. Yes, you can, Carolyn. Oh, I'll figure it out. Okay, here's the thing. If I can figure out how to do it, we could have a Patreon watch party of the movie. If I can figure out how to do it, okay. If I can't figure out how to do it, what time is the movie on? From what time to what time? Help me out here. I know this is like I'm really bad. Oh, thank you, Miss Mary, for becoming a member. Who is playing Chris? Oh, that guy. Well, who's the guy playing Chris? I have a video about it. I already forgot his name. Who's the guy playing? Hi, Ed. Who's the guy? You think you're in love? Really, Alma? Did you just go out on a date? Okay, so. Oh, hi, Aletha. Thank you for becoming a member. We'll do it anyway. Okay, I'll figure it out because I have 2 days and decoupage. Don't forget decoupage is Friday. Yeah, Potter, I'm trying. That's what I'm saying. If I can't, okay, here's what I'll do. If I can't stream, because we have to have our Patreon meeting this month, so I'll figure it out and I'll let you know. But it's okay. But if I streamed it, Shari, you wouldn't need to, because I think if I stream it, you watch it, right? Is it how? Wait. Oh my gosh. Does anybody know? Can I stream something? Not in YouTube, because I know YouTube, but there's somewhere, isn't there in Patreon where I can stream a video without any of YouTube's baloney? Okay, and then there's the other one too, the Reels one, right? What time is the Reels one on? I could stream on Facebook Live. I could do that, but that wouldn't be Patreon only though. Okay, I've got to figure it out. I have to figure it out. On Patreon, Allison? Okay, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Oh, thank you, Allison. Okay. But we'll figure something out. Okay, I will. I promise. Choking on Ashes, thank you for becoming a member. So there is software that lets you stream. I have Streamlabs at Zero, so that's the link to Piracy Stuff. What? That's the link to Piracy Stuff. What do you mean, J-Bells? I don't get it. I saw upload movie then posted on Patreon. Okay, I'll check it out. Anybody that knows can email me or whatever. I think you got more members than likes. Smash those likes. I'll double dog dare you. So you become a chief. Thank you for becoming a detective rambler, Allison Ray. Blog, Patreon, what's Patreon? There it is. So what does that mean? What are you going to be the killjoy, J-Bells? J-Bells is going to be the killjoy. Well, if we can't, if J-Bells is the killjoy and says that we can't do that, then we'll just have either a pre-movie, post-movie, I don't know, something. And then, of course, we'll come in to hear of it, but then, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Chris Watts, okay, the killer dad, right, and then there's the friend speak, that's before the movie. Okay, no, that's on the Reels channel? Oh boy. Hi, Janine the Stelladoro. I'm going to put a new badge because I can't stand those white. All they look like to me is white squares. Apple Snaffle just sent me a pineapple with ramblers in it. It's nice. I think it'll show up nicely. Jimmy has it. He's got to send it to me. I've got to upload it. We'll get rid of the white squares. Actually, I want to be red. I don't pick the colors. That's YouTube. Thank you, Lori. Thank you for becoming a Deputy Rambler. Hi, Mama T. Thank you for becoming a Deputy Rambler. I'll read everyone's names out again before we leave, so I don't miss anyone. You love seeing all the green. Thank you. So I'll figure that out. Reels channel, okay. 7 to when? Is it, Carol, is it 7 to 9? And then is the other one 9 to 11? You had penne pasta and 3 cheese, prego, sauce and Italian bread? Oh, I had, I ate tonight, I made myself spaghetti bolognese with wheat pasta. And they had something, they wanted, Jimmy made, fresh sausage, egg, and cheese sandwiches. That's what they wanted. I don't eat that, so I made myself wheat pasta, which I don't with them with bolognese sauce. And I'm actually feeling like I could heat some of that up right now because she's got to talk about pasta. I don't think they will let you stream. No, not on YouTube, but on Patreon. I thought they said Patreon lets you do anything. No, I don't know. We'll see. That's one of your favorites, J-Bells. But J-Bells came in with the big. I don't know. She was saying something about piracy with this big stamp that was like no. So if we, I don't know. We'll follow the rules. We're not going to break the rules. We'll figure out something to do. You love gnocchi soup at the Olive Garden. But, say, so tomorrow's Thursday? Tomorrow's not Friday, is it? Tomorrow's Thursday. What's today? Today's Wednesday? You had penne with shaved Parmesan and smoked salmon. It was delicious. Good. You made enchiladas? No, I said, I didn't read it. It looks okay. Oh, okay. She didn't come with the no stamp. Okay. Everybody can take your bad eyes, your glaring eyes off of J-Bell. She didn't come in with the denial stamp. You'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday, though. Thursday tomorrow. See, Whisper to Me knows what I'm talking about. Those of us that didn't go to bed for the night, it's still Wednesday night. It's going to be Wednesday night until we go to bed for the night, right, Whisper to Me? Yes. Okay, and then when we go to, then the next day is Thursday. Isn't that right? Yes. So, zombie subscriber is showing. Oh no, really? And then now I think I can pick like something else here. Hold on a minute. With the members, I've got to figure this all out. No, that's not. That's a Patreon. I can't. What does it say? Diana Tarva? Oh, thank you for becoming a Patreon. Oh. AccuQuilt sale? It's still Wednesday, right, until you go to bed. How am I functioning? Oh, thanks, Alma. So, what's sleep, right? Oh, I slept last night. I went to bed early last night. I was in bed at like 3, it was 3 something, right? Okay, so, every single one of you are good peeps, so thank you. Thank you, Alma. Have you been drinking? I'm joking. I'm joking. So the green, no. The green member is a membership. It's something that I wish I knew, like, they said, here's what they're supposed to do. We're supposed to make a video that explains, and I will get that. I will make a video that explains what the membership is. Hey, Jennifer James. You have secrets? Killer jellyfish. That's a jelly. We wanted a jelly. Remember a jellyfish? Put NyQuil. Knock on wood, Jimmy used to think like he never got sick, and then he was like, he'd be like, I'm like, are you sick again? Are you sick again? Because he shares with the kids constantly. And so if they bring home the sniffles, Jimmy has the sniffles. And I'm like, why are you doing this? Dad, can you finish my milk? Yeah. I'm like, no. Okay, yeah, that's what happens all the time. I'm confused. So when you subscribed, you aren't automatically... No, everybody's a rambler. Everybody's a rambler. If this is a deputy rambler, what is it, a lieutenant and a chief? Everybody's a rambler. Oh, you have to go to this link here if you want to be, or there's a join button somewhere, but if you have an iPhone, that is a Patreon. I don't know, like, why that's a zombie. I'll change it. I have to get hand sanitizers and face masks. Yeah, I don't worry about it. Usually he didn't have a flu shot either, and the kids and I had flu shots. Did I already miss it? Yeah, you did, Janine. Yeah, you did. Oh boy. Have you guys go into any other chats and you see people in green? That's what it is. If you're up, I'm up. Don't question my sleep hours. Okay, so and plus, like, when he's like this, I'm gonna hold on. I am gonna get myself a glass of Activate. Thank you for reminding me, but I'll just take the Activate. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get the Activate. Oh my gosh, Jimmy, I think you dropped something in the kitchen. I almost went flying. That would have been something. I almost went flying. Can you imagine? And I would have went straight back and like I did at Conan O'Brien. That would have been something.
What happened now?
I almost went flying. And I'm on live, like I said I had to get my, and I looked.
Oh.
I was like flying
Okay,
across the kitchen.
And you're alive?
I'm
You
okay,
alive?
I'm live, yeah, but I almost, that would have been horrible.
That was really bad, I know.
I know.
It was if I fell asleep, someone would have woke me up.
And they would have
Jimmy,
thought I-
Carol's in the
Yeah, right.
kitchen.
Carolyn fell in the kitchen and she can't get up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably got a boo-boo.
Yeah, okay.
And he would have bounced up like nothing. And then I did so I got up and shake it off and just like, I meant to do that. Or say, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm coming back. That was scary. I have to charge my watch too. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Red Raven Spirit. Okay. That was scary. Whew. What is activate? Activate is like a special dose of, it's really good. I'll tell you how good Activate is. My friend in South Carolina that's a nurse, she messaged me the other week and she's like, oh my gosh, how soon do you think Melaleuca ship, if we have to travel on a plane or something and we don't have any more Activate. And I said, oh my gosh, you could stop at the store maybe in Tennessee there. I said, but because she lived in South Carolina, I said, you will never get it by the time for your trip. That's how good Activate is. But it's like an immunity, it's a powder, and it has lots of vitamins and all kinds of stuff to boost your immune system and keep it, and it really works. And that's why she's like freaking, because every time they go traveling, they always take Activate. And she was freaking because she didn't have it. And I couldn't even have sent it to her because it wouldn't, I mean, like literally I was like, I guess she just found out that it didn't have it. You've never had the flu vaccine and you've never had the flu, Clarice. Do you have children, Clarice? Clarice, do you have children? Yeah, I take probiotics too. There are videos and memberships on how creators offer additional material. Yes, yes, I do. Well, we had to offer you something. You do get offered, Tanya. You get offered some things in there, but I'm open to other things. Yes, Elizabeth, those are the that's what I use. But anyway, yeah, for 8 years now, but she was freaking out. I felt bad because I would have sent some down, but she waited so long. I'm like, the store in Tennessee is your only hope. Your sleep schedule is now as well. Just blame Carolyn. Hey, Bella Mac, how are you? You did it, Lisa? Thank you for becoming a member. I'll call everybody's name out at the end because I just... Joining on YouTube is a way to support the channel, be recognized as part of the Rambler community. Hey, Lynn Moon, thank you for being a Deputy Rambler. Oh, you know know what? I was trying to look at your big avatar. At first I thought it was you coming out of a hole with a big white shovel. That was scary. And then I see, okay. Now I can see, like, if that's I don't know what's behind you. Is that snow or is it? You need a million cases? They just shot. What? Down to the coronavirus? What is that? What's the coronavirus? Sorry, I missed anything when I was figuring the member thinger out. Yeah, I know. Use counterattack by Rainbow. I know, don't you hate that? And they've got to come into the office. And then the worst one is, like, I knew when I used to be working in the office, right? I always had my desk drawer, I always had alcohol wipes. Hey, whisper to me, thank you for becoming a deputy rambler. So I had them there. And I always wipe my phone. Anybody use it, wipe my phone. But the best one is, you go back to your office, no one should have been using your phone, right? And then you're using your phone, and then somebody says, like, either, Scott, how to use your phone, and, like, Scott came in with the flu today, and you're like, Scott, use my phone? Great, thanks, Scott. Oh, thank you, Brendy. Thank you for becoming a Patreon. Thank you, Bella Mac, for becoming a Deputy Rambler. The coronavirus was just hitting the U.S. It is just hitting the U.S.? What is it? I'm going to look it up, Kevin. It's just 17. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is going to get everybody like, oh, I think I have the coronavirus. Coronavirus? That doesn't sound. They had a shot. Okay. Okay, 14 symptoms of the coronavirus. Never even heard of this. The human coronavirus is a contagious virus that causes symptoms similar to the common cold. Most people get a coronavirus at some point in their life. Oh, so wait a minute, do we have immunity to it then? But the body usually recovers within a short amount of time. In fact, getting a coronavirus may not feel any different than having a common cold or flu, and patients that have it may never actually know it's the coronavirus and not the standard rhinovirus that causes colds. The symptoms are very similar to cold symptoms, and in many cases the treatment is the same. Of course, the way to prevent the coronavirus from getting in your body is the same preventative measures that are used for keeping you free from the common cold or flu. However, unlike the flu, there's no vaccine for the coronavirus, and there are several different types of the virus as well. Let's take a look. So the symptoms are runny nose, clogged sinuses, headache. Everybody's gonna be like, I think I have the coronavirus. Cough. Jimmy. Fever. Check that off Jimmy's list. The feeling of being sick. Weakness. Respiratory illness. I feel like we're playing a game. Are you out? Who has a bingo? Chills. Symptoms in children. Kids infected will pass it on to their may pass it on to their classmates. Okay, okay. So yeah, it sounds like a lot like the common cold. It doesn't sound like it's a bad virus. Maybe if I don't know, how come they're shutting down everything in China? Seriously? Okay. My sister had a total freak out. Oh my gosh. I don't know, like, she woke me up to a total freaking freak out yesterday, okay? Was it yesterday she woke me up to a freak out? It's killing people suddenly? It's really bad, it's deadly? Oh, it didn't sound like it in there. Is it really bad and deadly? 27 dead in China, Clarice. Yikes. Freaking the freak out. She was. I'll tell you why. Oh, Carpe Diem, you can't be? Why not? There's a link for Apple people. People in China have died from it. But remember when that H1N1 was around? Hey, Winter. So they shut down the airports? Oh my gosh, are you serious? Must be bad. Are you kidding? Is this like a super virus or something? Is it the end of the world? My mother would say stuff like that. One day she called me at a traffic light and she's like, don't worry about anything because I think the world is ending. You know, like when a lot of bad things start happening and like it's the end of the world? It was a very comforting thought to my mother because I guess to her, like she wouldn't have to leave behind her children and the grandchildren and everything, and we'd all go together. And I guess to her that was a very comforting thought that don't worry about anything, it could be the end of the world. So I'm just sitting at the traffic light like, what? But I find myself saying that now, like when really I'm like, oh my gosh, it feels like the end of the world. Pandemic, my daughter has that game, she always wants to play that. Yeah, Doug, yeah, I know. Like when a lot of bad, you're like, yeah, you've never heard anybody say that, Doug? Your daughter was the first in your county. Hey, good. But you're like, great, you had to be first at that? The REM song. Who is considering declaring on it? Who? Oh, yeah? The World Health Organization is considering declaring on it. You aren't doing... Who's not doing decoupage? Thank you, Jennifer James, for becoming a deputy rambler. So anyway, my sister calls me. Really? Can't get out of a city, 11 million can't get in. Wow. Thank you for becoming a rambler. J Bells, a detective. Thank you for becoming a detective rambler, J Bells. It's hard to see the moderator's name on there. Okay, so you love a hot toddy tonight? You know, actually, I did have I had a hot apple cider. Since I know that's not a toddy, but I did have hot apple cider. Green is your favorite color, Doug? New York Airport and California Airport are checking passengers as they arrive. That's horrible, you know, like, what if they're checking passengers, right? And then one's like, I don't know, you look like you have a sore throat. You go, go ahead. And then you're like, oh, great, I have to sit next to flyest germ spreadant. There used to be an old Lysol, I think it was, commercial. And they were going through like all the germs. And then there was like a fly, but it was like a cartoonish fly, I think it is. And they said, flyest germ spreadant. Like, because they had, you know, gone through all the scientific names for all the bacterias and the germs. There's whisper to me with all the jellyfish. That's cute. They look like they're really swimming there because they're below the black line there. And so they said flyest germ spreadant. So when anybody is sick around me, I was like, I'm not sitting next to flyest germ spreadant. That's what I call them. Or typhoid Mary. Oh my gosh, I used to work for this guy. He had this cough for so long. I'm like, my gosh, Andy, you sound like typhoid Mary. crying out loud. And he said, and they always say, I'm not sick. It's just allergies. That I'd rather to have somebody to tell me that than the people that come to work and they tell you how freaking sick they are. I'm so sick. I shouldn't be here. I have 104. And I think my throat is closing up. And you're like, why are you here? I gotta finish this stuff. I don't have any more sick days. And you're like, just go home. Or when the cashiers, that's why I like self-checkout. When the cashiers are so freaking sick and there's no other line, or you don't know until you're like the next one. I swear to you, one time, some cashier in the, hey there, Cab 7, how are you? How are you? Thank you. Continuously passing the piece forward. You're too kind, Cab 7. You have to stop this. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So I swear she was so sick. And I'm like, why is she coming to work so sick? Right? And at one time, I thought out of the corner of my eye, she wiped her nose on her hand. And I was just like, that's it. I'm out of here. I couldn't take it. So, and I still don't know to this day if she did that or not, because I couldn't even look. Like, I'm like, did she do that? I didn't even want to. I was there with my older son. I'm not even going to ask that. Going, yeah, is not heroic. Why do they go out when they're sick? You know, like, I don't know. They don't let cashiers call in that often. You had whooping cough for 3 months? What do you have? Smiles to all who want one. To all who want one. To all who want one. Tab 7. Oh my gosh, you did 3. Where did you slip one in there? Continuously passing the piece forward to all who want one. Thank you very much, Cab 7. You don't have to do that. But I appreciate it. But that's too generous of you. That's very nice. Thank you. So that virus is pretty bad. You want to come up and say hello tonight? You want to call in and say hi? Let me know. I'll send you a number. What are you passing out? I don't know whether they were bikes, they were handcuffs. What are those? Hot toddies? What are those? Oh, Cab's got, what are those? Oh, you're giving Cab 7. What are those? Drinks? What are those, Sherilyn? I'm totally out of the loop. You want to, okay, let me get your number. Hang on. I'm pretty sure I have your email. I'll just send it. I'll send it to you by email, okay? Jimmy's gonna have to kick Jimmy out. You okay, Jimmy? Okay, so. Yep, I've got it right here. Ben, are you an artist? Well, I guess I can ask you when you're up here. You don't have to put it in the chat. Okay. I think you might be, right? You should do the decoupage with us. Everybody tell Cab 7 he should do the decoupage with us. Who wants to see Cab 7 do the decoupage with us? Tell Jimmy to drink what I told him. Did you tell him? Tell him in the thing, okay? Is Cab 7 an artist? Maybe he could do a painting party with us. Is he an artist? Does anybody know? He is? You're saying yep, he is? No, you guys are saying I do. I don't know who's answering me. Oh, here he is. Hi, are you an artist?
Well, good morning. How are you doing?
Are you an artist?
There I am, right there.
Oh my gosh, you have to do a painting party with us. Have you ever done one?
No, I've never done a painting party before. I've been kind of on hiatus with the painting though, because I had cataract surgery here about a week ago.
Oh.
So I've had to put it to the side. So I got to take a little bit more of a break before I get back into it again. But it sounds like fun.
Oh, you know what we did see in our artist here, Jeff passed away December 28th. But
Oh,
we did a painting party in August, right? He's a great guy, and so he said, you know, it's like those painting parties that you can go to, you know, where they give you a glass of wine, you sit there and you do whatever they do up in the front. So he said,
okay.
I said, I've never been to one of those, and we, you know, I'm like, I'm not going to get out. A lot of people said they never went, so we do activities like that. So he's like, all right, this will take 2 hours. He says, okay. You know how long we were here?
How long?
7 hours.
Wow.
7, but we made these really, really nice waterfalls. And I've never painted before in my life. Like, not like that. But it turned out great. We all had a really fun time. We had everybody on, you know, that was doing it live, doing it. And it was, you know, probably very simplistic. You know, it's kind of like a Bob Ross type of thing.
I love Bob Ross. That's who my inspiration is.
But you have to do one. We have to be our instructor one day when your
Yeah,
eyes
you'll
are
have to
ready.
let me know. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
If you allow me to do something, there's something else I do that you don't know about.
Oh, okay, good.
There's a lot of things that I do that a lot of people don't know about.
Let's keep it G-rated.
Oh no no no
No,
no no
I'm
no.
kidding with you. I'm kidding with
Okay.
you.
But I noticed someone out in the chat said Jessica Rosenfeld said,
Yes.
"Cab 7, can you sing for us, please?"
Oh, do you
If
sing?
you would allow me to sing one song, and I would dedicate it to Jessica Rosenfeld out there, okay?
Okay.
If you don't mind, it's just one song.
Okay, go ahead. Sure.
All right, this is for you there, girl. This is for Jessica Rosenfeld. Now, I ain't no practice singer or anything like that. You know, I'm just an old man that likes to sing, that's all. And this is one of my favorite songs that I sing over at my channel. All right. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, oh the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, oh so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Hey, very good. Great. Everybody's clapping over there. They're waving lighters.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's a good song, right? That's a feel-good song,
Yeah, it is.
right?
So, hey, listen, since the last time I was up here, how are you doing? I mean, since
Oh,
this
yeah, I
morning.
better. You know, I mean, yeah, we're working towards hopefully, you know, finding whoever did this, and
Exactly.
but yeah, you got to go on, right? You got to move on. Everybody's having a good time, and we're going to do decoupage on Friday, so we have Lisa teaching that because we
You know,
do.
I have not seen that since the
You have
1970s.
to come. You know, it's so easy. All you have to bring is some napkins and a glass jar.
Oh, cool.
I'm serious.
No glue?
Yeah, well, that Mod Podge. You have Mod Podge?
No.
You can buy it at the Dollar Tree. You
Oh,
have a Dollar
at the
Tree by
Dollar
you?
Tree, really?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. It's like just a little bottle of Mod Podge, and like
Uh-huh.
you have paintbrushes by the gazillion probably to
Oh,
put it
yeah.
on,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. And then a glass jar and some napkins. Lisa was on the other night. Lisa's going to do it. Lisa DiPiero. She's going to be the instructor.
Now, how do you make something? Do you use an object and do the
Yeah.
decoupage around it?
Yeah,
Is
like
that
say
how?
like a mason jar or something, right? Anything
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. So then
Okay.
you put it on, and she shows, and then you can put like a candle light inside, like a battery operated one. She's going to show
Sure.
all that. And we're going to do that all Friday night, and everybody comes up and does their craft. We have a good time.
Nice,
We've done
nice.
baking here. We do a lot of stuff, but yeah, you should come.
I like that.
Yeah, 8 o'clock on Friday. I don't think you
Okay.
live that far. Because I'm trying to figure out where you live in. Like, are you around the Scranton area, or you're further
I'm
from there?
south of Scranton. Yeah, I'm out by the Capitol,
By where?
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Oh my gosh, by Hershey.
Well, not too far. Yeah, right in that triangle area. Yeah.
Yeah. We go there all the time for Hershey. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice area. Been to the
And
caverns. You've
you're
been to
up in
this?
New York.
I'm in New York State in the Catskills, but
Right.
I go to Scranton all the time to shop. You
And
know.
see, my relatives, I said when I was here last time, my relatives are all up in Utica.
Oh yeah, way upstate,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yep, that's right.
yeah.
Wow.
Did you ever go to those caverns? Those what is it? The Indian Echo Caverns outside of Hershey. Have you ever been there?
Uh,
No.
Let me tell you the truth about that, okay?
Yeah.
It's basically for kids, okay? And that's cool. I mean, the mom and dad need to take the kids out and do stuff.
Right.
Well, so we took that in, and I'm going, oh my God, we got a whole class of kids here. And I felt very, very old. And, some of the kids are looking at me like, why are you here? So they open up the door, and we get a walk down into the cavern.
Right.
And it's like, okay, there's a gecko, or it looked like a little gecko, a little lizard, very cold, all these barnacles hanging, or
Yeah.
stalactites, whatever,
Right.
hanging from the
And
ceiling.
little drips of water. Right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So the kids are like, ooh, ah, and I'm going like, oh, I'm ready to get out there. So we get out, and would you believe I enjoyed the animals more than I did that cave.
Really?
Because we
Yeah.
got a
The
little
petting
petting
zoo.
zoo.
Yeah.
And I had such a good time with the goats than I did the cave. But I
Yeah.
would suggest it. I mean, if you want to take your kids to
Oh,
a
I
great
did.
place, you've never done
Yeah,
that?
we did.
Yeah.
They did have a good time. It was like my first time ever in the caverns. There's Howe Caverns used to be up here in the Catskills, but I never went to that one. So I
Sure.
mean, the kids liked it, and then they got a bunch of gemstones over there. I don't know. I think there was like they
Oh.
loaded up on the gemstones in the gift shop, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, right. That's where they get you. And
No.
then the petting zoo. But we had stayed at Hershey, and then we went to Lake Tobias. Have you ever been to that wildlife?
No,
You
I've heard
have
of
to
it,
go.
but I've never been there.
You have to go. I'm
Oh,
telling you.
nice.
When I went, okay, I have 5 kids, right? So I
Yep.
have 3 older kids, and then I have 2 younger kids. When my 3 older kids were little, we went to Lake Tobias. And they must have been like just recently open, because when I was there, I thought we were going to die. I totally did.
no.
I thought this was not run by a regulation place. I said, this
Oh,
can't be real,
no.
right? So they said, you can go on a safari, and it was a sawed-off school bus, right? And I
Oh.
swear they had like their teenage son driving the bus, right? And they're into bison, buffalo, zebra. I'm like, we're gonna die. I kept saying that, we're gonna die, we're gonna die. And they calm
Oh,
down,
no.
because we're all over the place. I thought that the bus was turning over. So then all these years later, we went back to it last summer with the younger kids, and
Sure.
they've gotten way more like exhibits. They have big bears, and I mean just tigers, and but they take such wonderful care of their animals. They really
Right.
do. And they expanded so much, but it's so different. You have to go. I'm telling you, if you like animals,
Well,
you
you've
will
already
love
scared the
this.
living hell out of me, so I guess I won't be going there.
No, you should go in the summer when you could take the safari. Really do it. It's really, it's great. It's great. It's a great place.
Well, I know that they have a zoo here at Hershey, and
Zoo
I've been to that one, and they've got all the big animals that are not from the local area, and it's hard for me to go to zoos though,
Yeah.
because I don't like seeing animals self-contained. I don't like that.
Yeah, but this
Okay.
Tobias really, a lot of the animals are like free roaming in these safaris, and they have even the ones that they have in. They're not even. You can't even call them cages.
If it's a safari setting and there's, I mean, tons and tons of land,
Yes,
then yeah, that's okay. I
yes,
can deal with that.
yeah, yeah. I'm telling you,
Okay.
it's like you wouldn't believe it. Yeah, you should really
You know, we
go.
went to a place out in South Dakota, outside of Rapid City,
Hmm.
and it was called Bear Country, USA, on
Hmm.
the way to Mount Rushmore. And so my parents, this is back in the 1970s. So my parents decided to take us to Bear Country, USA, and you go inside this place and they say, don't roll down the windows, don't feed the bears, don't feed the, no. This isn't Jellystone Park.
Right.
And trust me, the bears will come right up to your car. They'll get up on their hind legs and they're looking right at you and their big, huge head. And you're going, nice bear, nice. Go away, go away.
Oh my
I will
God.
never experience that. I forget that experience. You get up on your hood of your car, they're leaving claw marks, and you're going, "Oh, that's just
Oh
great,"
gosh, that's crazy. Oh,
Oh
it's
man,
3:33. There's our 3:33. And I was going to ask you another question. There was
sure.
Oh, you know, you when you said Mount Rushmore, just made me laugh because did you ever hear that Sonny Bono? I think it was Sonny Bono said that Cher thought that was an thought that was a natural occurrence.
Oh,
And
really?
he's like she thought that was a natural occurrence. I was laughing. I'm like,
Wow.
can you believe that? She like, wow, look at that. That's crazy. It looks like the four presidents.
Oh
Um,
no.
yeah, right.
I
But
wonder if that's where the song "Babe, That's You and Me, Babe" got started. Was right there at the base of Mount Rushmore.
I don't know, maybe right. But
Wow.
they still loved each other to the end. I mean, she was yeah, they were
Yeah.
the old Sonny and Cher show.
I can remember way back to those old shows, and
Oh yeah.
sometimes I feel kind of odd talking to a younger group of people and going, "Yeah, I remember Leave It to Beaver."
Oh, we all remember it here. Everybody here remembers that stuff, especially
Oh, well,
Lisa
that's
H.
good. If they're all in my age group, that's cool.
Everybody, Lisa H. remembers every. There's not one movie I can stump Lisa H. with. Not even one. I'll be like, when I was
Really?
7, I saw this movie and it had Shirley Jones in it, and they adopted 2 kids, and Lisa's like, right there with it. She's everything.
Nice.
You can't stump her.
I admire people that are like that, or people that can sing songs and they'll know every word. It doesn't matter what song. It's like, doggone, you're good.
Yeah.
Wow.
There was a movie. Remember? I don't know. Now Lisa H. will tell me which movie it is. But
Okay.
there was a. I guess they were a husband and wife, or they were a couple. And the guy was. If anybody said a name of a song, right, he
Hmm.
would give you the flip side. Remember when there were 45s and you had the
I
single and
remember
the
all
flip
too
side?
well. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, anytime the song, like say, I don't even know which one would have the flip side, but he knew the flip side and he had to say it immediately. So one time, after I guess he was doing it all his life, so he heard the song and he had to give the flip side, and she's like, "Can you stop that for one time? Do you always have to give the flip side? Why? You know, like why do you have to be obsessed with that?" But he always was the guy. Yeah, it was hysterical, and she probably
Now, is
did it.
that person in here the one that knows movies really well?
Yeah, she's here every night.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say this movie without naming the title. I want you to know what movie I'm talking
All
about
right,
right now.
Lisa.
It's an older couple who go up to the cabin during summertime, spring actually, and they can hear beautiful loons out on the lake.
Oh, I know it is.
And during a portion of the movie, the gentleman finds himself out in the woods collecting strawberries, and he gets lost. Now, there's your hints. What movie is that?
I know it, but we'll see if she knows
Do
it.
you know what it is?
I do.
Okay, it's my favorite
Is
movie
it?
of
Yeah.
all time.
You know that
I
little,
love
you
it.
know the boy that played the grandson?
Yes.
He lived down the street from my brother-in-law.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Did you guys get it? I think my chat is slow. I know, on Golden Pond. Yeah, I knew they would, yeah.
There you go, on Golden Pond. I love that movie. I really do.
Tico says driving Miss Daisy. Come on,
Driving Miss
Tico.
Daisy.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was an easy one. I mean, you can really stump. You can like just think of one, like every one she's seen all the time.
Even old war
Even,
movies?
how about I don't know. Let me see. Old war movies,
That's
Lisa.
tough. Old war movies.
I don't know if she does the old war
Yeah.
movies. She does all the like, all the used to be the movie of the week. They used to have good movies of the week on. Remember that on TV, on regular TV?
Um, No, not really.
No, you don't remember like they always ran a movie of the week. You remember the 4 o'clock movie?
No.
No, you don't remember that either.
Uh-uh. We only had 3 channels back then,
Yeah, they
and
always
I
had.
was remote control.
But don't you remember they used to have really good miniseries like Shogun and the Holocaust with Meryl Streep on regular TV back before
Oh,
cable
well,
and stuff?
I don't remember.
Wow, yeah, they did.
Paint Your Wagon, that's a good movie. I was born under a lone star. That's a good movie.
Mary's Girl, yeah. I mean, Bella Mack says she feels like she's in your age group. You got a
I
crush
like
on the
old John
grandson
Wayne
after that?
movies, and anything with Betty White. Oh God, I love
Betty White, yeah.
I love me some Betty White.
The Dirty Dozen was an old movie, you said.
Dirty Dozen, yeah, good movie. Yeah. You know, I'm one of those mushy kind of people,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, they say there's a channel out there. It's Lifetime for women, and I don't know if any of you remember that. Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's
don't even
still
know
out
if that
there?
even exists
Oh,
still.
yeah, it does.
Okay. Well, see, now that's the kind of channel I like. I like the romance and the mushy
The
stuff and the
sappy
sentimental
movies.
stuff and the stuff that will just touch your heartstrings. I like that kind of stuff.
Right, but Lifetime also does like wacko movies, like psycho movies, like the
Yeah, they
psycho,
do. That's
right?
right.
The
Yeah.
psycho wife, the psycho husband, yeah,
Yeah.
that stuff. Yeah, the psycho nanny. Yeah, they do stuff like that. Yeah. Did
Wow.
you see the Clint Eastwood the Mule movie? Did you see that?
The Mule movie.
Yeah, Clint
Is
Eastwood.
that new or old?
It's new. Well, I mean, relatively new. It's on a like I think it's not in the theaters. It's on like HBO or maybe other stuff.
Well, let me give you. Let me tell you. The last movie I watched was Star Trek 4. So we're
Okay.
going way back when. That's the actual last movie I've ever watched.
Yeah, I didn't watch it in the theater. I watched it here, but I think you probably can get it a lot of places. It might even be on YouTube, Netflix. I don't know, but it's a
Oh,
good
Potter, that's cool. Nice.
it's a good movie. It's like this old grandpa, right? And they got him to go on like this drug run, right? So because like nobody
Hey,
suspected
hey.
him, right? The old grandpa. And
Hmm.
then he just said, okay, it was just going to be one run. They needed money for something, right? He got the money. It was going to be good. That was going to be it. And then they kept having him go back and go back. And then he couldn't, stop. But it was a good movie. I liked it.
Oh, Lynn, I gotta tell you, I love me some Doris Day. Oh yes, love Doris Day. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. I love it.
Is Rue McClanahan dead? I think all the Golden Girls are dead, Potter, except Betty White,
Betty White, she's 98. Yep.
right? Because I think didn't even B. Arthur died, right?
Yeah, she sure did.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, B. Arthur didn't like playing next to Betty White. There's just something about her she didn't like.
Oh,
In real
really?
life, she just didn't like her.
Yeah.
But
Betty
you'd never
White,
guess by watching the show.
she was so funny on that show because one time she was going for a medical test and they switched names. So they said like the other one's name and you're good, you don't have anything. She goes like, and everybody said, yay. And she goes, what is it? I still don't know that I don't have. And they're like, no, we changed names. Remember, that is you.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
yeah, right.
I remember that.
Oh my gosh.
Now,
Yeah.
I've got now believe it or not, I've got every episode of the Golden Girls on DVD. Every single season. I love it.
Yeah, my daughter, the younger kids like them too, like the millennials. For some
Yeah.
reason, they like the Golden Girls.
Oh, yeah.
I got her, yeah, it's funny.
You know what's funny about the Golden Girls is I'm almost their age bracket now. Oh, maybe that's the reason why I like it so much.
No, I think, like I said, even the younger kids like it. I think it's just, I don't know, I think they're relatable.
Debbie Reynolds, oh, that's nice. Wow. Sharon Martin said, Calcium and my mom met Debbie Reynolds. That's very
Oh,
nice.
yeah, Sharon?
Wow.
Your mom loves it, Golden Girls? There was a lot of American TV you didn't get in the UK, huh, Diana? No? Your mom loves the Golden Girls. Yeah, I think my dad loved the Golden Girls too.
You know what? I got to tell you there, Mama. What's going to if you bring up the topic movies,
Mm-hmm.
or if you bring up the topic my age, That will get a live stream going. I mean, it will set up a firestorm because all of us are going to talk about the music that we liked when we were kids, or the
Right.
TV shows that we liked when
Or
we
the
were kids.
toys. We talk about the toys too.
Yeah, everything. And you can keep a live stream going for
Oh yeah, we
hours.
love that. We talk about that's what we noticed last year because we talk about whatever case we were on, and then we would just have free talk, right?
Yeah.
And then we'd get on to like we found out like we're all kind of like into the same stuff. So, well, you remember that toy? Oh my gosh, I do. You remember that
Yeah.
commercial? Oh my gosh, like and just foods that aren't around anymore, like snack and cake. They
Okay,
don't
let
make.
me ask you a question then. For a girl, do you remember the Miss Beasley doll?
Yeah, yeah, of course,
Miss
family affair.
Beasley. Okay, I'm going to go back just a little bit further. Do you remember the Kitty Carryall doll?
Yes, from the Brady
Miss Kitty
Bunch.
Carryall.
From the Brady Bunch.
Exactly.
Yes, of course. I saw every Brady Bunch. If you're talking to Brady Bunch aficionados here, yeah,
I love the Brady
yeah,
Bunch.
yeah, yeah. They everything. The Brady Bunch, all the toys we talk about. We talk about the foods that you don't get, like those Nabisco. You remember the little boxes of Nabisco cookies? They had chocolate chips. It was a Kit Kat. They had the black chocolate snaps. Those were my favorite. They don't make
Don't
those
remember
anymore.
that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. We found like so many things. Valerie Bertinelli movies that were on Lifetime, where she had these mittens that she touched the meat with. Oh my God. So we go, oh, the meat mittens. And that became a thing here, the meat mittens. Because she had some kind of psychiatric disorder. But she did like the really, she could, what was the psychiatric disorder she had? She would buy so much meat, right? And then she would put it in the freezer and buy more meat. And like she couldn't stop. I know it sounds crazy. She couldn't stop buying meat. And then she was like vacuuming at 3 in the morning, and she was doing all kinds of things. And it was, she was doing a lot of Lifetime movies at the time. But
Now didn't she, Bertinelli, didn't she play in the show The Flying Nun?
no, One Day at a Time. That was,
One Day at a Time.
whatchamacall,
What was her name?
Sally Field in The Nun.
Oh, Sally Field. Okay, she played in The Flying Nun. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. Yeah. See, I
Yeah.
like the TV show Rhoda.
Rhoda, yeah.
I loved Rhoda. I loved Maud.
What was the doorman's name? It was Carlton, right? Yes,
Carlton, right,
Carlton, yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And I loved All in the Family. I loved the Jeffersons.
Jefferson's moving on up.
Gilligan's Island. I mean, I loved them all.
Oh, see, you would fit in right here. This is all we talk about when we do free stuff. Yeah, because all of us remember that stuff, and we, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. The Gilligan's Island, the Brady Bunch. There was My Three Sons.
My Three Sons,
Uncle
that's
Charlie.
right.
Uncle Charlie, yeah.
Father Knows Best.
Father Knows Best. Marcus Welby.
Marcus Well. Oh,
Welby,
that was a
MD.
good show. Yeah, yeah. You know, there was a friend of mine talking about three old guys that used to sit in front of a barber shop every day, and they would meet for coffee and just hang out and talk about old times. And the thing was that they talk about the same things over and over and over again.
Kind
But
of like
because they all had bad memories, it was new the following day. They talk about the same old things.
we're not that bad. We talk about them every.
We're not there yet.
We're not there yet. Three's Company, right? Let's see what they're saying.
Love Three's Company. Oh, yeah, Jack. Oh, my goodness.
The Love Boat,
The Love Boat.
right? Exciting and new.
That's
Fantasy
right.
Island,
Fantasy Island.
right? Remember when the bell would ring, and then what was his name? Tattoo, right?
Tattoo, that's
We used to
right.
run out the plane.
You know what makes me feel old? Is that most of those people, when we were kids growing up watching all these TV shows,
Yeah.
most of them are gone now. They're
I
not even
know. You
here.
know what I find really depressing, and I tell them this all the time, like the Emmy Awards.
Yeah.
I like when I see that. That makes me feel like really like, oh gosh, how did they get so old? It's
Yeah.
depressing for me now. I can't. It's really depressing.
Car
But then you look at Kirk
54.
Douglas, and Kirk Douglas is still around, and still, yeah,
He
and then
sure
others,
is.
yeah. Look, Betty White, right? So,
Yep,
yeah,
sure
you never
is.
know. MASH, they said,
I loved MASH.
Heart to
Uh,
Heart.
did
Someone
you know
said.
that MASH, it wasn't just instrumentals. There's actually words
Oh
to
yeah,
that
suicide
theme.
is painless, isn't it? There,
That's right.
suicide
That's
is
exactly
yeah,
right.
right.
Yeah. Very powerful song.
Mm-hmm.
You're right there, Sassy Darcy. I'm a '64 baby. That's correct.
Quincy.
Quincy was a good show,
Yeah, that
yeah.
was good. Especially the beginning when he pulls back the sheet and they all start to faint, right?
Wow,
Marlo Thomas, that girl.
that girl, that's right.
Columbo.
Columbo, oh, I loved Columbo. And the guy with the bald head,
Kojak.
Kojak?
Mm-hmm.
Kojak, loved it, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Remember Hill Street Blues?
Yes, yes.
Loved that show.
Yeah. Street Blues, what did I say?
Hazel, oh, I loved Hazel.
Oh, Claire says not old, well seasoned.
There you go, there you
you
go.
go.
Do you remember the old Dean Martin roast?
Yes, I do, I do.
Oh,
And remember the
so
Bob
funny.
Hope, the Bob Hope show specials?
Oh,
Remember those?
Bob Hope, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
Some of these young people have missed out on that kind of talent. You know,
Yeah.
I say anything up to the 1960s, there were true heroes that we all looked up to.
Mm-hmm.
But now, you know, into this age, there is no heroes like the ones back when we were growing up as kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those were true heroes.
Right, right. Yeah, it's changed, yeah. And then there was Laugh-In. Remember Laugh-In? The
I
Sonny and
remember
Cher
Laugh-In,
show.
yeah.
Sonny and Cher show used to be good. Oh my gosh. Remember Romper Room? We remember that here.
Now, see, I have not heard of that.
Oh, it was like nursery school on
Romper Room.
TV.
Wow.
Yeah. Didn't you remember the lady that came out with that's what we do in the magnifying glass? I see Joey, I see Sarah, I see Amy, and then she would never say my name, and we'd be saying, Carolyn, and then she would never say it, and then she'd say, and I see you too. So that's what we do in the chat, because I try to call as many names as possible, and then I
Yeah.
always say, and I see you too.
Oh,
'Cause,
wow.
Yeah. But most of us never got our names called. I think
You know,
there was a
my
thing your mother
sister
would
used
send
to
in.
work for nursing homes back in the day, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember from time to time I'd go meet up with my sister for lunch. Well, there's this one nursing home I went to, and I'd never experienced this before. And there were two ladies in the hall in two wheelchairs. And they got into a fight. And so I'm just kind of sitting there watching this go on, and no one's stopping them.
No.
And these two ladies, the language
Oh my
that
gosh.
came out of their mouths, I mean, F this, F that, F. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't. If I had a buck, I would have laid down $1 for the one I was betting on. I'm
Oh
serious.
my gosh, crazy.
Oh, wow. You go, girl.
You loved all those things, Danielle? You loved Captain Kangaroo, yeah. Captain
I remember
Kangaroo.
Captain Cat, Mr. Rogers.
New Zoo Review, Mr. Rogers, yeah. Yep. My daughter saw the new movie. She said, I don't know what she said. She said she wasn't that impressed with the new movie.
I did a Mr. Rogers video. It's about 40 seconds long. And I come out and I sit in the chair like Mr. Rogers to change my shoes. And I throw up my tennis shoe. And as I'm singing the song, It's a Wonderful Day in the Day. And I'm sitting on a swivel chair.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm getting down, and because I've got some weight to me, I'm having problems untying the shoes. So I finally get the shoe off, and I fall off the chair, and the shoe goes up in the air. And as the chair is spinning, it landed right on the chair. Now, what are the chances of that?
He had his little routine, right? He took off his jacket, put
I
on his
sure did.
cardigan, yeah.
Yep.
Put on his sneakers. And all in
You know,
half an hour he
I've-
did all that.
I've been told that I'm a cross between a Mr. Rogers and a Bob Ross. They're both very genteel kind of
Yeah,
people. you
right,
know?
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But I'm glad we found it. We were wondering because, like, Jeff died suddenly on us. It was really sad, and we were going to do another picture, and so it's like it's great that you're an artist. You do. So what do you paint, Norm? Like, I mean,
What you see right there?
right there.
Yeah, that's what I do. All mountain landscapes. I lived in Montana for 20 years,
Oh, did you?
and so Montana, the Rocky Mountains. That's where my heart is at.
So what brought you to Pennsylvania?
Oh, that's a long history. That's a long history.
Which do you like better?
Oh, Montana,
Oh, yeah?
definitely. I love doing I love doing the hiking and the kayaking and stuff like that. I love the outdoors fishing. Heck
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah.
But you can
But
do.
around here in Pennsylvania, it's not the same. They've got mountains here, but
Mm-hmm.
they're so tiny.
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 So we have a lot of fly fishing around us with the
Okay.
rivers. Yeah.
So
And
what do you and your husband do for recreation then?
well, I mean, with the kids, we don't have. It's so bad. We don't have anybody to watch our kids, and so
Oh,
our kids are usually like with us all the time. So they go with us places. So I do a lot of in the summer we live on a lake. So
sure.
I do a lot of cycling around the lake. We do a lot of boating, swimming, all that kind of stuff. Magnet fishing. We went magnet fishing this
Oh,
year.
wow.
And it's so weird because I'm like, we're all excited. We're going out. Everybody's watching the videos. We're throwing it in. My little son is pulling in this magnet. We caught a screw. People, we watched
Really?
people taking like bicycles, right? Everybody's like, your lake
Oh,
is too clean.
no.
Your lake is too clean. So then we went to the river. Okay, we went to the Delaware River. And this is funny because somebody lives down towards Philadelphia. So she's like, your Delaware River is too clean. Ours has bodies and stuff. She's like, but yours is too
Oh,
clean.
no.
So we got nothing in the Delaware River. And my husband hooked the bridge. Okay. He didn't want to leave the magnet. So he climbed off because my husband's a lunatic. And then on video, he, what did he do? He did something like he let go of the, and he goes, help, help. He did. And I said, oh my gosh, right? But he was joking. So, because so then he pulled himself up, and he scared us all. And then we went to dinner. But we'd never caught anything with the magnets. And a lot of people are pulling stuff out, but we keep going in clean places, and we get like a screw or a piece of metal that's like the best thing we had.
Diana Mulroney, I got to show you something because he is by far my favorite singer of all time, and there has never been anyone like him to come along, but he's always been my favorite singer of all time. Let me show you. I got something. Some of you might remember this guy right
Oh,
here.
John, oh, are you kidding? I have those.
Yeah,
I have, yeah, John Denver.
yep. I've got a few of his
Oh
records.
my gosh, I have those too.
I love me some John Denver.
Yeah,
See, yep, there's that one there.
right.
And then this is the John Denver Rocky Mountain Christmas.
Wow.
Oh yeah. And then of course the wind songs. Oh, beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Right.
I love me. I will sit here for hours sitting at the workbench, just listening to me some John Denver songs.
We
I
all
love
listen
it.
to that around here, like we're like, especially like those of us in our generation that like,
Yeah.
we listen to it on the lake, and everybody's like, or I have it when I ride the bike, and everybody's like, oh, nice music, because I don't wear headphones, and I
Yeah.
just let it play because I want to hear it if there's a car horn or something, so everybody gets to hear a little taste of it when I go by.
Hey, I gotta ask you something. Do you have a channel over at DLive?
No, you do?
No.
Oh,
But I'm going to tell you right now, one thing about that place, now I've got a lot of my friends are over at DLive, a lot of people are leaving this platform to go over there. But one thing that you're allowed to do,
play music, right?
you can play the songs that you want to play and you won't get in trouble for it. So I know I've got 200 and some odd followers, but I haven't done a live stream over there. But I know if I did, it'd be all the songs from the 1970s.
Right, yeah, yep,
That's our generation, right? I
Right.
love the 1970s.
right. Yeah, we like that, yeah. John Denver, and do you remember we talk about John Denver wrote the soundtrack for the movie Sunshine?
Sunshine.
Yeah, when the woman
didn't know that.
When Christina Rains, I have the album, and it's like a collectible album because it's based on the movie with Christina Rains, where remember those 70s, everyone was a tearjerker, those movies. Somebody was always dying, right? It was always a young couple. One of them, it was like you're crying your eyes out by the end,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that's what it was. They had a baby, and they were like kind of like hippies, and they live in this free life, and then she gets cancer, right? And first she gets her leg cut off, and then they still can't stop the cancer, and then she's dying, and so Sunshine on My Shoulders, all the songs, John Denver wrote them all for this movie. And so my sister loved this movie. And so she had the whole album. And I just remember it was like reminiscent of the movie. It's very hard to find that movie around, and my sister, like, it was like, I can't find the Sunshine movie because they didn't have the snow. It's Sunshine. It's called Sunshine with
I
Christina
love that
Reyes.
song, Sunshine on My Shoulders. Oh, it's
But
beautiful.
he wrote them all. Now what is
Hmm.
Lisa saying? Lisa's saying nope. What, Lisa? No, it's Sunshine. It's Sunshine the movie. You're wrong on this one. She's saying it's Sunrise. No, it's Sunshine. This one I
Lynn,
know,
Love, and
Lisa.
Light, you are exactly right. The 70s, best music ever. Ever.
Yeah, like James Taylor, right? James Taylor was good. Carly
See, I listen to
Simon.
all the music that no one else wanted to listen to.
Yeah.
I'm the mushy guy. Air Supply, I love
Oh,
me
Air
some
Supply.
Air
Yeah.
Supply. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
The
Oh,
Bee Gees, love
the Bee
them.
Gees. Yeah. See, but my daughter will like that stuff too, I guess, because I played it all the time. So,
Sure.
and vinyl is very big now with the millennials over, So she's like, "Where's
Right.
the old vinyl?" And I have it. Yeah, So she's like, Bob Dylan. What are you saying?
You know what I grew up with? My
Adam
mom
12.
was a
Yeah.
fan of musicals.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember the first musical I ever saw was The King and I, with Yul Brynner.
Right.
Oh my God. So I know just about every musical there is out there. My dad hated it with a passion. I really didn't like it so much. But I find myself as I get older going, God, I remember that song.
Right. Yeah. Right. Absolutely. The Carpenters. Yeah, the Carpenters are great.
Oh, the carp. Oh, I
Yeah.
love the carpet. Hold
Yeah.
on just a
Right.
second.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh man.
Uh,
So y'all name my favorite singers, and that's Karen Carpenter, and of course John Denver. Oh, that's another John Denver right there. Um, no, I guess I don't. I guess I thought I had a Carpenter here, but I don't. But you know who this is.
Judy Garland. Yes.
Oh my, and you remember this movie?
Oh yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I think I have that same album.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm pretty
And
sure.
remember this
I
one?
should bring them down soon. Yes. Judy Garland and Liza Minnelli. Yes.
Oh yeah. Man, oh man. I'm not your typical 55-year-old guy, I guess.
I still have
Oh.
like a cases of the old 45s.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I should bring them down sometime.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I don't play them anymore, but I can't part with them. Now my daughter says all the vinyl's coming back.
Jen, Air Supply, I love them. Love Air Supply.
Your second
Hmm.
oldest daughter, you named after Olivia Newton-John's character in Xanadu. Oh
Oh,
yeah,
wow. Wow.
Love Story. Yeah, that was another tearjerker.
Do Run Run. Oh, yeah.
Simon and Garfunkel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very good.
Barbara Streisand is your favorite, Deborah?
It puts a smile on my heart when I talk about the times when we were all kids because they were good memories, at least for me. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I realize there's some people out there, that era probably wasn't good for them. They
Mm-hmm.
might not. But for me, it was a simpler time, and there wasn't really bad things going on.
Right,
Uh,
right.
so it just brings back good memories, especially the music of that era.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Beach Boys. Yeah.
Beach Boys,
Mm-hmm.
Chicago. Oh
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, definitely. The Beatles. I saw Paul McCartney in concert a couple of years ago because my daughter
Ah,
saw him in Brooklyn. Okay, and she
yeah.
said, "Mom, there may never be a chance to see him again." It was the best concert she went to. She bought us tickets, and she bought them for the little boys. We'd never go anywhere without a little boy, so she knew. So she said, the boys will never see Paul McCartney. And my husband, he plays the guitar, he plays the keyboards. My son can play keyboards by ear. So yeah, they're very musical on that side. She said, you got to go and take the kids and go to see Paul McCartney. So we went to Syracuse, right?
Oh yeah.
I have never been in a concert that was so packed in my life. Like walking in, they were nice people, okay? So we were like, I mean, I thought we were gonna die. I kept looking for like somewhere to escape if somebody said fire or something. Like,
Oh
it was
no.
crazy. Like, it was like a panic attack getting in, but we got in, we got to our seats. It was the best concert I have ever been to. He was
Wow.
so good, and he played for so long. He
Yeah.
was so good. He was so good. And my kids loved it, it was great. It was great. And then, like, she's right. Like, when's the next, he might not be here. We don't know. So, I mean, or touring. And look
But
at Neil
that's the
Diamond.
nice thing though about YouTube is that you can go on YouTube and almost type in any song, any genre, and it's gonna be there for you.
Yeah, but this was an experience. This was like we were all singing. Everybody, it was such, and the people there were such great people. That's what I mean. Like everybody there, that even though we packed in like that, we were
Yeah.
all kind of like just really good fans of Paul McCartney, and it wasn't bad. Like there was nobody like pushing or like everybody was watching out
Right.
for the little kids. They're like, watch out for the little kids. Don't spill beer on their head, and they were like. So, but yeah, I mean, so we do a lot of stuff, but our little kids come with us all the time. It's just
Sharon Martin said, Cab 7, I went to a Who concert last May. It was awesome. Nice.
nice, the Who concert. But poor Neil Diamond, he can't tour anymore.
Love Neil
I
Diamond.
know,
Oh
I've
my
seen him
goodness.
twice, I think, in concert in Pennsylvania.
Oh, nice.
But, now he has, Parkinson's, I think? So,
I actually, I didn't even know that. I
yeah, he
didn't
had to
know.
stop touring like last year. And, yeah, it's sad when that, yeah. And then,
Anything from our generation that's now passed on, it's like, it's it's whittling away. There's not much of our generation left, you know?
right, right. Like Barry Manilow, he's like in his late
I
70s now, isn't
love
he?
Barry
I
Manilow.
know. You're
Oh,
brave to admit that.
I'm not embarrassed. I
No.
love Barry.
Can you see Sassy? I loved that, really, but Paul McCartney I did. Moody Blues, September Morn, yeah. And When October Goes, that's the song we sing up here where we live, because like when October goes, right? That's it. You're in the winter, like you go. So
Exactly.
that's our song, like for the when
Exactly.
October goes. That's it.
I'm trying to think of the other person that was like Barry Manilow. Oh, no, he wasn't like Barry. Rod Stewart is
Rod
another one
Stewart,
like.
yeah, he was like the cooler, the much cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Everybody was like afraid to admit they liked Barry Manilow, but they all did, right?
Yeah.
If you told them you did, they're like, okay, I do too, but don't tell anybody at school, okay,
Right.
right? Because it was Peter Frampton, but Barry, you said Barry Manilow, and then everybody
Yeah.
just had to say like, so you couldn't mention that. You had to mention that to select people,
Never heard of him.
right? Yeah, no, I hate that Barry Manilow. He's horrible. Um,
See, these are the kind of conversations I would do around a campfire, and I like those. My best friends, they lived down on the eastern shore of Virginia, and I lived across the street from them for about 5 years, and we became fast friends. Well, we would sit out at the campfire at their place, and we would be there from like 7 o'clock at night until 7 o'clock in the morning, just talking about a plethora of different subjects. And by the time 7 o'clock in the morning rolls around, you're going, how long have we been sitting here talking?
that's what happened to us here. Yeah,
But that's a good time. That's a good
yeah, we do have
time.
a
You
good
don't you
time.
don't worry about the time, you
Right.
know?
Yep. That's what we say. And then we have some lady that named Gail that comes in, and she goes like this: "What is wrong with all you people? Shouldn't you be in bed?" And we go, "Oh, there's
Oh,
Gail. Good night, Gail." Because she comes in and tells us it's too late to be up. She does. We have a Gail. So now everybody goes,
oh,
"Good night, good night, Gail," or that we're the boss of our own selves, Gail.
oh.
Yeah, it's funny. So it's become a hashtag around here. Elton John, yeah, his last concert in Australia next month. Wow, Mama T, okay. Earth, Wind, and Fire, yeah, it's good. Bruce Springsteen, Casey and this REO Speedwagon. Yeah, REO Speedwagon, aren't they the ones that went on tour like 2 years ago again? I think so.
Hey, listen. I'm going to do something that's appropriate here because I'm going to have to step down. But
Okay,
before I leave, I'm going to sing one more little song,
sure.
and you'll probably remember this tune. And it's only appropriate as I step away from your live stream.
Okay.
Here it comes. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a little laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say
So
so
long.
long.
Bye-bye, friends, right?
That's right. Hey,
Phil,
Kara, thanks,
thank you
Mommy.
for
I
coming,
appreciate
and
it.
thank you for everything, and thank you. It was fun. Thanks. And you try the decoupage on Friday. Remember us.
All right.
All right? That was fun. Okay. Oh, wow. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Bay City Rollers. Oh my gosh. Saturday. That reminds me of my. Oh, look. Siri notices something because I said Bay City Rollers. My sister used to go to skating lessons, and we used to go shopping with my mother, and Bay City Rollers were always on for some reason. I equate it with that. Fleetwood Mac, definitely. Hey, Kristen. So that was fun. That was so nice. And painter, so that's good. We just have to wait till his eyes get better. You shout my parents and brother and me to see the Bee Gees in concert. It was awesome. Yeah, thank you, Cap 7. What a lovely guest it was. It was good. Girl, I'm gonna miss you. You roller skate to Queen? Oh, you roller skated. I thought you were doing it now, Lisa. I'm like, I didn't know. Okay. Jeff would have. Yep, he would have. He might have sent him to us. Here's your new artist. Didn't want to let us down. A pleasant surprise, yeah. He sings and dances? I did, yeah, everybody should go sub to him. I did, I was there. I went to one of his lives over the weekend. Yeah, go sub to him, everybody. Cab 7. Does somebody have his link? If somebody puts his link up, that would be good. Does anybody remember the Kiss cartoon? The Kiss cartoon. One of our members, 80s girl, just went on a Kiss cruise. Yellow. Oh, there's Cab 7. Is that yeah? There's Cab 7's channel. Go show him some love. He had some good conversations in his chats. You just did. Good. He was dancing yesterday. He's such a breath of fresh air. Oh, I missed the dancing, Diane. I'll have to go back and watch. He wasn't dancing. He was talking about movies, I think, the weekend. It's like an orange on a toothpick? What is? It's like an orange on a toothpick. Oh, what? Oh, you didn't know that about Neil Diamond? Yeah, I think it's, yeah, poor Neil Diamond, right? Poor Neil Diamond. You subscribe? Thank you, Tanya. You subscribed. Company West, thank you. You wondered that too, Carolyn? No, I can't remember what we were wondering, Diana. What were we wondering? Oh, it was about sending it to us? Is that what you're saying, Diana? George Harrison, What Is Life? From the movie So I Married an Axe Murderer. You just subbed to him. Good. Share is still going strong. You subscribed, right? I hope that he can still hear you. Is he in the chat? Mick Jagger is still going strong, right? He's like 98. Hard to believe Wayne Newton. Is he really Kevin Leonard? Are you kidding me? Wayne Newton, really? Oh my gosh, how old must he be? I haven't even heard that name in years. What about Engelbert Humperdinck? You remember that guy? You remember that guy after the Lovin'? Gosh, he must be like 90 something. Wayne Newton retired. Sharon said he's not in Las Vegas anymore. What about Engelbert Humperdinck, Sharon? You subscribe to Kev 7? Great. Yeah, he takes nature walks and stuff. That's why I thought he lived near me. I mean, he doesn't live incredibly far from me, but oh, Louisiana lady. Let me see if I have the link. Let's see. Tony Bennett, yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, I think he's still Don McLean. Every Rose has its son, yeah. Johnny Mathis. Oh my gosh, is Johnny? Is he still alive? Thank you for becoming a Deputy Rambler, Louisiana lady. I'll go through the roll call at the end of everyone since I missed a whole bunch of you. Mr. Humperdinck must be. Oh gosh, that's so gross, isn't that, Sakura? So disgusting. Ugh. Tom Petty, yeah, poor Tom Petty. You got a half is. You got half is the GNR logo tattooed, so, right? Cindy Lauper. Now Cindy Lauper does those commercials for eczema, for psoriasis stuff. Bob Seger, yeah. Your son's in a band that does Humperdinck and Karen. Really? They do After the Lovin', Sharon? Okay. Hi, Evie Scorpio. A long, long time ago. I can still remember when, yeah. Starship. Used to be Jefferson Starship, and then it just went to Starship. Engelbert is 83 years old. He's a young lassie. They do? Hi, Kai. Luke told me I should have used my gavel on something, and I don't remember what I said. Oh, you should have used your gavel there. I have my gavel right here, but I had a decision. Oh, that's what I need for the game. We forgot to use that in the game. We have to do that again, and I know I've got to put the stuff in. What touches your heart? You like Simply Red? What about Chris, what was his name? The one that Don't Pay the Ferryman and the Lady in Red? Chris DeBur, was it Chris DeBur? DeBur? Oh, Lassie's a girl. Okay, sorry. See, okay, Diana? Thanks. Oh well. Oh well. That's good to know. A lassie is a girl. A laddie is a boy. Okay. He's a young laddie. Christopher. Okay. Good night, Denelsi. Order in the chat. What about Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin getting arrested? Oh, really? I don't know. I thought that somebody is there. They have a show together, right? I've never seen that show. You saw Engelbert, but you were young, and went with your parents, and ladies threw panties up to him. But they're not. Are they bringing new panties with them, or are they actually throwing the ones they're wearing? Please tell me they're new. Anyone remember Cat Bull? No, I remember Cat Dog. Remember Cat Dog? And remember the two stupid dogs. Two stupid dogs. Ooh, tastes like caca. People used to throw their underwear up. But are they wearing it, or is it new that they're bringing it? Brett Michaels. Good night, Brendy. You were traumatized? They're not the ones they were wearing? How do you know someone didn't take them off? I guarantee you, Lisa, if someone was like, oh my gosh, I forgot them, I'll just take the ones I have. You don't think so? I guarantee you, Lisa, I'll do some research on it. Two stupid dogs with the best. Grace and Frankie Fund. It was washed, Potter says. Potter, we don't know that. We're not sure. We can't be 100% sure. Someone could have slipped them off under the table. I guarantee you there's a few used ones. I guarantee you. I'm going to do some research on it. Culture Club? Boy George, right? We watched Cat Dog and Ren and Skimpy. You liked Ren and Skimpy? Cat Dog, yeah. Oh my gosh, my kids love Cat Dog. Cat Dog. You can do that research. Inquiring minds have to know. I guarantee in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, people took off their pants and flung them. I know there's one girl in the bunch that's like, oh no, I didn't bring mine. Oh, okay, where'd you get those, Kelly? Oh, I must have found them in my purse. Oh, I never liked Beavis and Butthead, no. You think it's likely somewhat? Some clean ones? I think most of them were clean, but I think there's a few people that forgot theirs or they wanted to throw two pairs. Like, I want to throw another pair. I guarantee you some women were going home with, you loved his clothes, Sheila? Time Life. You know, Kai, my gosh, we were sitting here, it must have been over Christmas. My daughter's there, I'm sitting down, we're like, and Jimmy's got this Time Life thing, and he doesn't usually watch commercials. I'm like, what are we doing? Why are we watching Time Life? But I really thought he was watching these commercials, you know, those infomercial whatever things they were, because he wanted to watch something else. But, and like she thought it was so hysterical she lost it. But she always thinks anything that we go crazy over that is so funny. She's like, if I would tell people what you two can argue about, they would say, are you joking? Like the lyrics of the football song. And she's like, and you're both like so freaking passionate. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. Okay. That's what it says. And they start to call people in lifelines to see who's right. And then if even somebody tells you, like when you're so into it, that you're wrong, you're like, no, she said she didn't know. She wasn't sure. I'm not 100%. And my pillow. Thanks, Donna. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, wake up. Prince handed you a rose? Front row at a Purple Rain concert. You almost fainted. I dried it, framed it, for our future wedding, of course. You still have it? Hey, my full heart, hands and heart. Has anyone... He murdered his two... No. Is that on now? I know the name. Donald Hartung. Where is it on the crimes and, you know, that whatever crime, I know which one it is. I always get it mixed up with law and crime. Wow. I don't know, I'll have to check it out, my full heart and hands. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon makes me shiver. I love that group. Hey, Amanda. Hi, Julie. Oh, come on, Florida. Come on. I wonder if somebody could do the research on really what state has the most family annihilations. What, you know, let's see. That should be a project we should work on. Just to see, because it seems like, right? It seems like when you talk like Florida again, but then it's also like Missouri's becoming big now, and then Texas is a big one. And what else? There was another one that was like, oh my gosh, Ohio has been on the map for a lot of horrible things, and Colorado, of course. You'd be afraid to do that research? Oh my gosh, Susan, Florida is like notorious. Texas, Colorado, but Ohio too, because we've had a lot in Ohio recently. A brutal one. Other one worked for Homeland Security. Mom was 79. Oh my goodness. Have you heard? No, not recently, but I'm sure she's doing well. I mean, nothing bad, nothing, you know. She's living life. As a Floridian, yeah. Oh, yeah, you don't want to see. Florida has so many blow-ins. For what? For what? For murder or family annihilating? No, I mean, like it would be nice to do, nice. It would be interesting to do research on, like, say, yeah, different kinds of murders, like family annihilations. And then, wait, what did we just, Arizona's having some issues too now that, but there was something else recently, wasn't it, in Arizona? And then, your vacation in Colorado often, and 2 weeks after the Watts murders. Oh my goodness, Eek, I love it, but I don't drink the water. Oh, Jefferson airplane to Jefferson Starship and then to Starship, right? Okay. Florida is, well, unique, but it's not, you know, Robin, there's a lot of people coming down, so it's like, that would be interesting to see if it's like a native Floridian or if it's one of the snowbirds or something. I don't know. think the family kept a lot from him and he knew it. Made him more angry. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, he's a famous guy. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. You stand by native Floridians. Blow-ins. Blow-ins in the wind? Or blow-ins, they're blown into Florida? I've never heard of blow-ins. I heard of snowbirds. Do you think there's foul play with Harley Daly's death? Did anything else come out? I think there's a lot of conspiracy channels going around saying like there's sledgehammers with blood and this and that and this and that. But did we get any other stuff on that? So weird case, I'll tell you. You know, poor kid. I mean, but oh my goodness, it's 4:30, guys. I'm thinking it's so early because it was like 2:20 when Cap 7 came on. No, maybe it wasn't. I don't know, but it was a good night. So thank you to our moderators. Let me go through the membership for tonight. So far, to probably be yesterday. I think it started yesterday. I don't know. We'll see. But let me just read everybody's name because I missed a bunch. Okay, so let's see here. Is this going to have okay. So Brandy 85, Little Lady Di. These are all our new members here. Okay, so Brandy 85, new deputy Rambler. Little Lady Di, a new sergeant Rambler. It's Apple Snapple, new deputy. Aries Girl, a new deputy. Son of the Allfather Tico, new deputy. Rambler Mandy, a new deputy. Danielle, a new deputy. Sherilyn Tracy, a new deputy. Mary Warren, a new deputy. Jenny, new deputy. Bariatric Surgery and Me, a new deputy. Gianna, a new deputy. Diana, a new deputy Rambler. Veronica R., and this was Jimmy that thought of these deputy things here. Okay. Deputy Rambler. Skyella, a new deputy Rambler. Maui Chickadee, a new deputy Rambler. Let me see. Whoops, hold on 1 second. Evie Bubbles, a new deputy Rambler. Peggy K, a new deputy Rambler. Sapphire Breeze, a new deputy Rambler. Dreaming, a new deputy Rambler. Carol Clark, a new deputy Rambler. Melinda Mosley, a new detective Rambler. Evie Scorpio, a new deputy Rambler. Two Scooter Chic. Is it Chic? Two Scooter Chic or Chick? Deputy Rambler. Sonia, a new detective Rambler. And Casbat, a new sergeant Rambler. Your best friend, a new deputy Rambler. Oh my gosh, I'm getting tongue-tied. Let's see. And I think I got everybody tonight, right? Hope so. If there's anybody I didn't call their name, let me know. But that's what, should I refresh? I hope it just refreshes. Let me see. Oh wait, I know, there's ones I missed. April Sunset, let me see here. Hold on, I missed, let me go back to, sorry about that. So I think, okay, T. Prang, a new deputy Rambler. Elizabeth Townsend, a new deputy Rambler. Tracy B., a new deputy Rambler. Claire, a new detective Rambler. Caroline, a new deputy Rambler. Manager of Three Monsters, a new deputy Rambler. April F., a new deputy Rambler. Miss Mary, a new deputy Rambler. Alethea, new deputy Rambler. Choking on Ashes, a new deputy Rambler. Mama T., a new detective Rambler. Allison Ray, a new detective Rambler. Lori Staggs, a new deputy Rambler. I'm getting tongue-tied. Red Raven Spirit, a new detective Rambler. Bella Mack, a new sergeant Rambler. Lisa H., a new deputy Rambler. Lynn Moon, a new deputy Rambler. Whisper to Me, a new deputy Rambler. Jessica, a new sergeant Rambler. Jennifer James, a new deputy Rambler. J. Bell's a new detective Rambler. Lonnie Gore, a new sergeant Rambler. April Sunset, a new deputy Rambler. Barbara P., a new deputy Rambler. Louisiana lady, a new detective rambler. Now hopefully I've got everyone for tonight. If I missed you, I'll just do one more. And then let's see how many emojis. So the members, let me know, because we get 12. Okay, so we have 4 emojis. We get 8 more, because every time you get more, so we can have 8 new special emojis. Either send me, like something that, oh, we should have this emoji. Let me know, members, what kind of emojis you want to see there. Then, and then also I need help on the badges. Now, Apple Snapple got me a new one, but like those 2 I put on the end, I need help because I don't know. So I'm going to change the first one because I don't like it. He's in the white box. I don't like it, but Apple Snapple made me a pineapple with Rambler in it. So I'm going to move that forward and put that in somewhere. One of them, I'm going to take the first one out, and I might move them down, put him up. I don't know. So I'll move it. The other one says, "Do not feed trolls." That okay? So, but I don't like the white square. I didn't know it had a white square. It's white on white. I should have thought about it. Just okay. But think about emojis that you might want, and I'll try to find them. You think they would have like a library of emojis, special ones? They don't. You have to go scouting around the internet for them. Okay. Let me see here. And then thank you to Cab 7 for your super chats, Cab 7. Appreciate that. And thank you to Jennifer James for your sticker, your super sticker. And Pink is my new RX. Thank you for your super chat. Chrissy Elise, thank you for your super chat. Let me see if I can't believe I missed it. Haywood. I don't know if I missed these, if this is today or if I didn't. And Lori, Haywood, thank you for super chats. Lori, thank you. This might be, I'm trying to see if this was, because I don't remember. Sometime I think I got mixed up in that one. So, okay, I think we're caught up now. Chrissy, okay, good. Just want to give everybody a thank you. Thank you for Cab 7 coming on, sub to his channel. Show him some love. Okay, and then you got Casbot here, sub to her channel, please. And Diana, well, yeah, you support your fellow Ramblers that have channels. Who else do we have here tonight? If I missed somebody, let me know, shout. Okay, but Samantha, anyone? Leave that on, leave that, guys. Just leave it the way it is so I can get the information. Thank you. Thank you guys for coming. Hold on a second. Hold on one second. Okay. And oh, you got it? The channel too? You got the URL for the, okay. All right, good. So, yeah, thank you all for coming. Thank you to our moderators. And let's make sure that person is hidden again. Is that person hidden again? Because I think we all unhid him, and I don't know if he's unhidden or hidden. Okay. Okay, we gotta. All right, so, all right, hide user, got you now, okay. Huh. All right, anyway, everybody have a good night. You got it too, okay, good. All right, Hey, thank you for coming, and thank you to the moderators, thank you to Cap 7, thank you to all you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Do your homework on that Texas case, and then I'll look at that other case that's on trial, and, oh, get ready for the decoupage. All right? All right, love you guys, God bless, prayers for everyone that needs them, and I should have this all together in a slogan so I don't have to worry. And there's usually, oh, God willing, we'll be together again. Love you guys. All right. Now let me, where's my, to get my, careful driving home.